And what is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome
to MME Live. So I did send out the link. This is the show where lots of, not a lot, but panelists are feel free to enter if you have the link. Joe is here to have
I'm
some
no
fun
better than you.
I know he's not. If you are just getting here, remember to smash the like button. I miss you already, Joe.
Actually, I don't know if you saw this. Hang on a second. I got to find it. Because I didn't expect to be pulling this up. But a video leaked earlier today. I don't know if you saw this, but just give me a second here. I'll find it.
Well, before you do that, I have a huge announcement. Hold on. Huge announcement. Before you do that, I do want to see it. Let me what the heck is here? Okay. The biggest change for MME yet is coming. It's actually already happened. It's a game changer for the channel. Do you know what it might be, Joe? It's good. It's a positive change. It's going to make the world of the difference for me and my channel and everyone that's associated with us. Huge change. Positive change. I'm rebranding.
Yeah.
I'm rebranding. And
you're
the first to know. You're the first to know.
Are you calling yourself Crazy Max's concession stand? Because
that's a good name.
Because I have an attorney on retainer.
No. Mega Pod. No, it's not Mega Podtastic either.
Good luck with that one.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I know the story. Okay, nice shirt. So yes, can I get some likes up in here for the rebrand? I'm ready to reveal it. I think you all are gonna like it. Make sure to hit the like button. Another name change. Isaac, were you here with the other name change? Okay, let me bring it up. It's time. We only have 4. Oh, Isaac says no. No, Jacob, you're here. Keep in mind, Jacob, that we are going to keep reminding me in the chat or in the mailbag that we are going to have a members hall of fame for members that really participate in the channel, the community section, the mailbag, the chat, the live stream, to celebrate awesome support for the channel. All right. Do you think I should rebrand, Joe? Do you think I should?
I think it might not be a bad idea because sometimes you're hard to find in a search. If people just type in MME, you don't come right up. And I don't know that everybody knows what MME stands for because we just call it MME so often. And when people look up a Mad Max in a Google search, they're going to get Mel Gibson. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
Well, I know Sleepy Joe's ready. Look at that. All right. Can I have a drum roll, Joe? It's now Movie Madness Entertainment without the and the ampersand. Just Movie Madness Entertainment.
I never knew you had an ampersand in there.
Well, now it's gone. That's the change.
I think you can do better.
No, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing, Joe. Because you know why I will never do a huge rebrand, Joe? Because I have all those clips of people, YouTubers, celebrities saying Movie Madness Entertainment, even Grace.
Oh,
Zack
you
Snyder.
wouldn't believe the number of clips I have of people saying Megapodzilla, and then I got a cease and desist. I've got Ethan Van Sciver saying you're listening to Megapodzilla.
Yeah. So it's no longer Movie Madness and Entertainment. It's Movie Madness Entertainment, which most people mistakenly called it anyway, which was probably better. So that's it. No more ampersand in between Madness and Entertainment. Boom! Mic drop. Awesome, Taladia. Yes, we definitely need to keep MME International going, Taladia. I hope to be there for the next one. I was on vacation last time. It's a small change. You know, if I just did MME, I like the Movie Madness. There are other Movie Madness channels now that came up after me. You know, Chris doesn't like it. Chris, if Chris, if you're available, I'll invite you on. We're gonna have just everyone knows too. MME Live is back, but we're gonna be, and I'm not saying this just because I'm sending it to Chris now, but it'll be nice, calm streams. I need. Especially Friday night, and no naps. I'm no naps. I exercised. I went to work. I went to work first. I did some videos and I exercised. And we'll have to see if Chris doesn't. And no demonetizing me, please. I got to do better than that because I was doing so good with live streams. Okay, here we go. Did I send it to Anthony Beltry? Yeah, I sent it to Anthony. Okay, so there's actually other things that I want to talk about related to the channel, Joe. That I need your, that I have. For one thing, I really love the. Should we get to the thing you found first?
Oh yeah, this is something I saw on Twitter today.
My feelings. You're like you should have went hard. You should have done something better with your name.
Well, I thought you were going to come up with something that really pops, like
that does pop.
Movie-tastic explosion. I don't know.
Movie-tastic explosion.
Yeah,
that sounds awesome. Yeah. Yes. Did you just think of that?
Yeah, I just made that up. Yeah. Okay, so I'm on. I know you like doing things on Twitter. The big news of the day on Twitter. Yeah. Well, I found this on Twitter, and apparently we have now a clip of Geek the Gamer Kid, Jeremy Geek the Gamer Kid,
my God.
After he saw Empire Strikes Back in 1980. So I think this is worth checking out, don't you?
I've seen this clip going around, Joe. Yeah.
There's no sound. Wait, there's no sound. Hang on.
Solo.
There's sound
in this movie? Well,
I hear it.
Uses the lightsaber. No training at all. Obi-Wan didn't
no
show
training
how
at
to
all.
Use it. I've watched Star Wars 100 times. How did he know how to turn on a lightsaber? How did he know how to wield it? Cut open a tauntaun belly with it? No training whatsoever. I guess anyone in this universe can use a lightsaber. Let's talk about the Hulk battle, the AT-ATs. Sure, they look cool. And apparently, if you in your snow speeder and you shoot them.
Thank you for this, Joe. Disney's going to strike me down for those little clips.
That let you knock it down with
that's why this was on Twitter, not YouTube.
Well, they didn't strike Geek the Gamer Kid down.
Bad writing.
Okay.
I love that he calls him that. Junkman is so funny. He really is. I found him years and years ago when he was doing stuff about really rare 3 3/4 inch, and he did one about the Jawa with the vinyl cape, and he went to hang it back up on his wall, and all of his stuff fell down. And me and my friend Scott laughed, and I started talking to him, and he's kind of blown up since then. But I tell you what, man, Junkman always makes me laugh. I told him a story about me getting beat up on the way to Florida in Valdosta, Georgia. It's the last town before you hit Florida. And I got beat up, and I was telling Enosh and a bunch of the people about the fight that I had outside of this gentleman's club across the street at the gas station. And Junkman just come out of nowhere later on. He's like, yeah, I don't think I've been in too many fights, but one time I did kick this guy's ass in Valdosta across the street from his He's just funny, man. The dude's funny.
Yes.
Yeah, he did a roast. He did a YouTube roast about a year or so ago, or maybe about 2 years now. He said roasting other YouTubers, and he just brought up all these other YouTubers and said stuff about them. And he roasted me. I was included. And he said that I look like the kind of guy who sneaks into a furry convention.
That's a step really far, because it's not just, and I'm not shaming furries, but someone that sneaks into one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, I'm not saying you are one. I just think you sneak in and want to look at them.
He's got this really great video where he's got a metal detector, and he brings his son along with him to all these old junk yards and stuff. But he says the metal detector only picks up old 3 3/4-inch vintage Star Wars action figures. And then he made it look like, you remember when they buried all those ET cartridges and everybody found them? He had this whole thing of just like a bunch of stuff buried. You could tell he put it there himself, and he acted like he found this jackpot of stuff with his son to make his son feel. Hey, Junkman's a good guy, man. He's just a good guy. And I'm telling you what, it's growing on me already. Movie Madness Entertainment. It's growing on me.
Well,
you need, Joe?
I do. I'm not here to shame panelists, but we also have an issue going around with the channels. People get on the panels, and I'm not singling anyone out. They forget to like the video. So
I always like the video.
So help. I wasn't accusing anyone. I'm just saying, please, we have so many panelists that go around all the channels. Please like the videos on all the channels.
Joe,
yes.
Joe, I want you to have MME glasses covers made to go over your glasses. You know how you got the
Well, he said I should have changed it more.
I'm wearing my R2D2 glasses today. These are the glasses you're looking for.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, only 4 likes. What is wrong with you people? This is MME. Okay.
Yes, we're back. MME didn't go anywhere. I did all my other shows, but it's still a thing.
This isn't some pile of trash like Chris the Gen X Jedi playing Gran Turismo, cussing his ass off. This is MME, people. You all need to. Oh yeah, I'm always in fights, Max. I've been so chill lately. I don't even have it in me to argue anymore.
Anthony Cheeseman, you drove me to lose weight. It's because of you harassing me about Big Macs that I'm really taking it serious. I haven't had a Big Mac in like 6 months.
I saw you at Joe's house. You're not that out of shape, Max. You're actually in pretty good, especially for our age. I think we're in great shape.
Well, I'm trying hard. Okay, so the next thing we want to talk about is potential for MME games.
What do you mean?
MME games and changes to the max.
What are we gonna do, like Olympics? Or
okay. I thought he was, for a second. I thought he was gonna do like, hey, I'm making my own Amico.
No.
I'm making an indie game.
All right. So, this is my ideas. I'm running it by everyone. Yeah, get the scratcher out. You're gonna need it. Scratch your head too, because I need you to think on these. Oh yeah. all right, Joe. You're enjoying that way too much. Okay, so the MME games. I'm going to have to confer with Blue Jay because he does the box office game. So box office game, I'm going to have to ask him to keep track of the points, and eventually we'll have prizes and giveaways. Okay, so we have that, right? That's an easy one. Next, 20 questions, and then I'll announce the changes to Brian challenged me to revamp to the max, make it more exciting. So I thought of some ideas.
I would like to do a pop culture Jeopardy type of thing.
That would be great towards the end of the show. If you figure out how to do that, that's fine. If they have some sites or something, or All right. So the next one to get Brian involved too is 20 questions. I would say you could get 5 points if you guess the 20 questions, and Brian gets 5 points if he stumps us towards the overall MME games. Okay. I'm including all my shows for this, and eventually the person that has the most points gets to pick some prizes, and and there's going to be some good prize at the end. Then the mic drop with me and Voltaire. Another way you can earn points for the MME games is leaving a hot voicemail. We play it on the show, and you get the mic drop of the night.
I tried that. It didn't work. Remember, I tried to call in twice, and it was
Okay.
echoing.
Well, I'll
and
figure
shit.
out.
Wait,
You could either do it on there, or you could tag me or Voltaire on Twitter if you want to do a video, like a quick video on your phone or something.
Max, I'm confused about one thing.
Yeah.
Who do you do the mic drop with?
Voltaire.
Good night and good luck, everyone.
That was great.
Who?
That was great. Voltaire.
Good night and good luck, everyone.
Okay, so what does people think about this so far? I'm thinking of other mic drop of the night, voicemail or clip on Twitter. You get some points as well, maybe 5 points. And now to make To the Max more exciting and to more structure, to be a better show, I'm thinking I'm going to post. It's not going to be only members only. It's going to be on the community section. For it to be considered for To the Max, you have to comment in the community section of a topic for the before the show starts.
Yeah, and then,
Of entertainment topics for To the Max for that week. Okay,
it's got to be okay.
and then listen to this though, and then listen to this. Instead of the chaos of going all around the panel and everyone picking other things, and then people coming in, it's like, did you hear about this? It gets very confusing.
RJ,
We'll do well, Joe and Perp too.
You're gonna call Joe out right to his face, right here.
I love Joe. Joe, but sometimes he comes in, he's like, "Well, what about this?" And I'm like, "Damn it!"
I do too, but he comes in hot, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he does.
You're welcome.
Yes, he knows. Okay, so
madness.
What I'm thinking is, we do 2 topics at a time. And then someone on the panel says, I'm gonna represent this topic, and tries to win the argument for that's like a versus. We have 2 people, like RJ, like, I'm taking Captain America, and Purple say, I'm taking Long Legs for To the Max. They each present an argument, and whoever wins that round gets points.
It's like a debate.
Yeah. To the Max.
A political debate.
Yeah. And then everyone votes only on those 2, and then we'll keep going until we get to the top 2. Who's calling me? And then, someone might be calling the voicemail. What is that interesting? Do you see where I'm going with that? I have to iron out the details, but I would love like someone like, I'm passionate about this. I think this should get over. I think Captain America 4 New World Order should win over Long Legs. And Purple like, hell no, Long Legs is amazing. It's Anthony Perkins' son that directed it or something, you know? Wow, no one cares about all this.
It's Brave New World now.
So there's like dead silence. Oh my god, I was thinking hardcore about this. Joe, Chris, constructive criticism. CJ,
what do you think of the spin-off show that I brought to the table?
That's great. Madness Beyond the Movies. I'm going to be mad beyond the movies. Yes.
Perp.
Whoa.
Let me say something.
My eardrums. No, don't be yelling at the chat if you're really mad at him. Right?
I love Perp, but he did this whole thing yesterday about no spoilers, man. I'm going to see Long Legs, man. Don't nobody dare talk to me after they've seen it if I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers, man. And then he wakes up, goes to see the movie today, and what's this whole stream about? Spoilers.
So he said, "Don't spoil it," and then he spoiled it.
Don't spoil it for me, but don't spoil it for everybody else.
I have tickets to see it like in 10 minutes, and
I don't get to see it till Sunday. I don't get to watch it till Sunday.
No one has any feedback in the chat or on the panel.
It's your channel. Of course, we're gonna follow the rules. It's your channel.
I have a question, Max. You said the panel's not just going to be members anymore. Who else did you say it was going to be?
No, for the I'm going to post a post on the community section for To the Max. Like I'm going to do it right now for tomorrow.
What section? What section?
The channel community section.
This community means about as much to me as a festering ball of dog snot.
You know what I remember him most from, Joe? Twilight Zone. I don't know why, but that guy, I always remember him most from the Twilight Zone movie. Max, you should really.
Well, I thought Perp would be all about this. You have no idea what's going on. Let me explain the idea since Perp just got here.
You're not going to check your voicemail?
Oh, well, that I was going to save that for the mic drop.
All right, just checking.
Okay, yeah.
Here's a question for you, a trivia question. What was that character's name in the movie?
Ralph.
RJ.
Yeah. Ralph something.
Oh, and shout out to RJ. If you follow him on X, he is having a blast, and I'm so happy for him. He met Danny Trejo. He met about four James Gunn universe characters.
Max. Trejo.
What did I say?
Trejo.
Trejo. Okay.
I'm gonna possibly meet him at Dragon Con this year. You know what the number one thing I want to ask him about is?
What?
Muppets Most Wanted.
Cool.
You know what I would ask him about, and he's probably been asked about it 100 times, but I would ask him about his role in Heat. I loved him in Heat. I really loved him in Heat. He was so good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so is Perp even still here? I'm not going to explain it again if Perp left. Did he just come? Did he just do a drive-by to me? He complains when I'm at work.
No, he lurks. He lurks, Max. He does.
Okay, so I thought
he's got a new song.
I thought he'd be all about that is because you do a debate and then you could get points if you win the debate. Oh, you're here. Okay.
I don't want to debate Perp. You know how hard that is?
Well,
no,
okay.
Me and Perp have only ever had 2 arguments and they were both ugly.
I sent him a link too. I don't know if he wants to come on or not. No pressure. So To the Max ahead of time. I'm going to explain this one more time tonight. To the Max ahead of time, I'm going to do a community post where you don't have to be a member. You can select a topic for the best news of the week. Video game, movie, TV show, music, whatever, and wrestling, whatever you think is there. Then on the actual live show, we will do brackets of verses. Like for example, this one. Someone might say Captain America New World Order trailer was fire. That's the best news of the week. And then you have Perp saying, oh, Longlegs is the best. And those are the 2 we'll vote on first.
I feel
and
like
then,
I
and
had
then,
this idea. And I
don't think you did. Okay. So someone on the panel I'm going to take this. RJ be I'm the Marvel Maniac. I'm taking Captain America New World Order, and I'm going to tell you all why you should vote for it. And then Purple what? Horror is king. Longlegs is great. Anthony Perkins' son or grandson directed or something. I think that's what had it. I'm going to prove to all of you why you should vote for Longlegs. And we'll do a versus of the panel. And then whatever wins, the person that represented that topic gets points for the MME games. And then so on and so forth until you get to the top 5. That sounds confusing. I already maybe overthought it. Anyways, let's get to topics.
Hey, can I say something real quick that I just learned about?
What?
There are 2 movies that for years I was screaming from the rooftops. And oddly enough, both films came out in 1998. Pure coincidence. They were both 1998 films. But there were 2 1998 films that had terrible DVD copies that were not in anamorphic widescreen, so they did not fill up your whole TV. They were pillar box. I kept saying both of these movies need a re-release. And about a year ago, we got one of them, Six String Samurai.
Oh, I wanted to see that movie.
4K. Well, I'm happy to announce that just tonight.
Is there a VHS of it?
Yeah, there is. Okay. But I just learned tonight that the second of my 1998 movies that I have been begging somebody to put out a Blu-ray or a better copy of has been announced by the Criterion Collection, and apparently Criterion is putting it out on Blu-ray and 4K, and that is Todd Solance's 1998 film Happiness.
Never heard of it.
I love this movie. This is not for everybody. This is a movie that addresses It's like $40 on 4K.
Wow.
But I've been waiting like 20 years for this movie, so I will pay that $40. In fact, I pre-ordered it tonight, so I'm really excited. This is finally coming to a decent format.
I
Look,
never
Perp's
even heard of it.
excited. Look, this movie, it hits some uncomfortable topics, some topics I can't even mention on here. Like, I know some people don't like it because they say it glorifies a certain crime. And yes, one of the characters is not a good dude, but it doesn't glorify him. This movie is not out there saying, hey, you should be like this guy. So that is really a false argument. But yeah, this is a weird movie, and you feel really dirty after you watch it. You kind of want to take a shower.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Well,
really good.
I'm interested to see it. After I watch Evil Dead and review that, it's a hilariously uncomfortable movie. Ooh, I don't know. I'll challenge myself. Okay.
I love it. Oh, Perp loves it too.
Well, let's talk about the main topic, Captain America, Brave New World. Let's go to, has everyone seen the trailer, first of all?
Yes.
Yeah, it debuted yesterday, Thursday at about 10 a.m. We had a live stream while we were all waiting for it.
Well, you know why do you know why it was delayed?
No,
They're saying that it had to do with because people we're not getting into politics here, but everyone's concerned about Mr. President, and he had an important press conference, and that was delayed. That they're like, people are looking for that. It's better to have a fresh day when there's nothing else happening, and they push it to the next day. And I wouldn't have believed that, but then they released it today. I was like, that seems very plausible.
And there was a pretty violent scene when it comes to the president too, even though we know he's going to become the Red Hulk later. I did a reaction to it with Brucifer earlier today, but we didn't get to talk about it very much.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to say that Harrison Ford was the most competent 80-year-old man I've seen in a presidential role lately.
I was not.
I agree with that.
I wasn't excited for this movie in the least bit. Like I figured it's a Marvel formula, but after watching that trailer, it looks pretty good, man.
Can you imagine if Harrison Ford actually wanted to be president? Oh my God, I don't care. He would be amazing. He would be amazing president.
I wouldn't not vote for him.
He would just go with it. Like, he would be voted in, and he would just go with it. You know what I mean?
So
I don't know if anyone watched it.
I would vote for a scoundrel. I'm just letting you know now. I would vote for a scoundrel. Yeah, I would.
He was on a sitcom last year, Shrinking, with Jason Segel.
Oh,
Harrison Ford is on a sitcom now, and he's brilliant. Did you ever think you'd see the day when Harrison Ford was on a sitcom?
I don't think I've ever seen anything that he's been in. I don't think I've ever seen anything that he's been in that I didn't like. I love 6 Days, 7 Nights. Rest in peace.
I have to rewatch that one.
Yeah, that's a great movie. You know, it's sad the way she died, but it's a really good
saw
movie.
It when it first came out as a rental. I don't remember like loving it, but not hating it.
No, it's just one of those rom-coms where you're stuck on an island and you got to get off, and it's got a Gilligan's Island feel meets Indiana Jones. It's great, you know.
Now,
he was in What Hangs Below.
Yeah.
What
did we think? What did we think?
What hangs below?
What did we think of this trailer, though? I gave it a 10.
I really enjoyed this trailer. I mean, I'm telling you, man, I wasn't excited for this movie until I saw the trailer. You know, and I love I'm really gonna like
we're
the
probably
Isaiah.
Gonna do a breakdown right.
I'm excited about the Isaiah stuff. I'm excited for the Isaiah stuff.
Yes,
so.
I didn't know for sure. Did anyone know that he was going to be in this?
I had no idea he was going to be in it.
I didn't know it was going to be so integral to. This is entertaining. I didn't know it was going to be so integral to.
Hold on, look at Joe. Woo! Look at him, sexy ass, pale ass legs. That's sexy Joe. Change your name to Sexy Joe right now.
That's not my name. You know what my name is.
I actually lost my train of thought because of Joe walking back. Okay. I didn't know that it was going to be so integral to the story of Captain America 4 about what was happening. This, you know what's different about this? This is actually, it really looks like the first Disney Plus show that is absolutely integral to the future of the movies.
You know
I
what
know they
else
said
I like?
WandaVision with
They
Doctor
even
Strange, but was
referenced
it
the
really?
Eternals.
We'll see, but yeah, the reference to the Eternals blew my mind too. But here's what's great about this trailer: you can now go back and watch Captain America: Winter Soldier as a lead-in to this movie. Yeah.
Yes, but I would even say
Here's-
Falcon and Winter Soldier even more so, though.
That's what I'm talking about.
But
You said
That's what I
Captain
meant.
America, Winter Soldier.
But yeah, I meant Falcon:
Oh,
Winter
okay.
Soldier. Yeah,
here's
and
the
maybe
thing, we
even
haven't seen-
Eternals.
Here's the thing: we haven't seen the
That's
movie
true.
yet, so we're not going to know for sure. But I don't think necessarily it's going to tie in that closely because
But if it's
you
Isaiah,
remember,
if it's actually Isaiah Bradley,
No, that's Isaiah. That is
Well,
Isaiah.
no,
So-
but would it be a
yeah,
scroll? You don't know.
Oh man, I forgot about the aliens.
They never mentioning the scroll.
I hope
it's not that.
After Secret Invasion, I don't think.
Yeah, leave the scrolls out of
They
this, man.
never mentioned the American.
And I'm calling it right now because this is going to lead into Iron Wars, I believe. Me and Bruce was talking about it. We are definitely getting a Don Cheadle cameo as War Machine in this movie.
I think he is. I don't know.
CGH, I want to know what you thought of this trailer. Did you see it?
I did, but I didn't watch the Falcon show completely. I
Okay.
stopped halfway through.
Does this make you
I got
interested to revisit
distracted.
it?
Yeah,
You
apparently.
could watch a recap on YouTube. It catch you up easily.
What would you give the trailer
I'll
out of 10?
probably watch
I
it.
gave it a 10, Joe. What would you, Big Woke Joe, what would you give it?
I don't know, 7 out of 10. It was a
7
strong
out of 10.
trailer,
Okay.
but it was a teaser. It didn't show us too much.
Okay. Chris, what would you give it out of 10?
Oh, this was easily an 8 or 9 for me. This was a great trailer. If I'm not interested in a movie at all, and then I see the trailer, and I'm like, oh shit, now I really want to see that. Yeah, I'll give it an 8 or 9.
Anthony?
I say 8. I want to see more. And it was a little bit teasers that this show was what is the premise going to be about and stuff like that. So that was good.
And CJH, did you say a score?
No, I haven't really
no score.
Figured
Okay.
out. Well, I haven't figured out what I really think of this. yet.
Well, it does have Red Hulk.
I know, but there needs to be more to that. Like,
I also really like
you
the
know
way,
what I mean?
I also really like the proportions of the Red Hulk compared to the regular Hulk in the MCU. Like he looks more intimidating. I mean, we don't get a good look at him.
And to be fair, I never really liked the idea of multiple Hulks because I always believed Bruce Banner was unique because he already. Wait. No,
We're getting Ross Red
seriously.
Hulk.
No, seriously. In the reason he became the Hulk was he had that tormented personality, right? The trauma.
Okay.
It was, the Hulk was always there. The gamma radiation just unleashed it.
I think you're just way, way, way too picky, and you're gatekeeping.
Anthony,
Probably.
did you say what you would give it as a rating? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I said 8.
8.
I did like Sam, him making a joke about his recast. That was funny.
Yeah.
And Harrison Ford remind me of I forgot the movie he did. Was it The President?
Get off my plane.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Air Force One. Air Force
And
One.
I said
that was amazing. It reminded me of that a little bit and stuff.
Rest in peace. I messed up the name of the actor. CJH was correcting me in my reaction. Is it John Hurt?
I thought they both passed actually, but
okay.
Yeah, it's
So
William Hurt is
William Hurt.
And I don't want to disrespect William Hurt as Ross.
No, he was good for the.
But I'm telling you right now, just what I got the vibes from Harrison as Ross in this trailer. It was so good. And
William Hurt's great, but we're talking about Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the Oscar winning.
Wait.
That's like Joe. That's like saying I really like Cuba Gooding Jr. and then Denzel Washington steps in. Come on, man.
Well, I'll say this
who else died? Because you said they both died.
John Hurt.
John Hurt and William. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
John Hurt. No,
yeah. But so I'll say this: like Harrison Ford, he looks like I can't see William Hurt ever have becoming Red Hulk. Like Harrison Ford has that face that kind of looks like
the mean
the Hulk.
face. Yeah.
He means
If you
business.
watch-
He's
it
he's
could-
not going to be an easygoing Hulk.
Yeah,
You
because
know-
if you watch, if
he
you
has
watch,
that, like, you know, that look.
yeah. If you watch every Harrison Ford interview, he's always angry. When it's like it's just it's good that he's that
My
he's-
biggest question is how is She-Hulk going to factor into this? Because I know they might
No,
not be doing
she's
season
not.
2.
I
Well,
don't think
there was
I
a
think
theory that he becomes the Red Hulk by getting the DNA from the She-Hulk series.
No, but if you
Yeah,
know she erased that storyline.
I don't know, man.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna,
I don't
I'm
think
gonna-
we're gonna see She-Hulk again until Avengers.
It's
Yeah.
too bad too, because I'm in the minority. I actually enjoyed that show. I laughed.
Oh,
I
you're,
thought it was
you're
funny.
not in the minority at all. That was
No,
very
Joe-
popular.
Joe
There were
like it.
episodes that fell flat, but it was overall I liked her as She-Hulk though.
I
really
think
like
they're
her
not
show.
going to address it for a while because the actress has gotten herself in trouble.
Yeah, there's a stigma to it right now, but
Oh,
she'll be
she's
back.
got
I think.
controversy.
Yeah, a
No,
little
it's
bit.
because
Oh,
of the free,
she's-
it's because of the free
Oh,
Valentine thing. which
Yeah,
I
okay.
agree.
Let's not
Yeah.
bring up that. Okay, so let's do a trailer breakdown here. Let's go scene by scene. Here we go.
At the White House.
He is running for president, right?
Yes.
I'll put on my She-Hulk glasses.
Oh, he's
And-
he's already president. I think. I don't. I think he's already.
Yeah, and that totally makes sense that the president was going to
Who
give
is
press
he
conferences
fighting
as
against?
president.
Who he
who's
was?
his
Well,
competition?
I think he was going against the guy from Secret Invasion that just.
Maybe Joe should grow a mustache.
Does this call for my She-Hulk glasses or my Captain America glasses?
Captain America.
Because it has the MCU logo, Captain America.
Nice.
Look, the She-Hulks have MCU She-Hulk though.
You really get your money's worth out of those. Those are fun.
Yeah.
That's beautiful money in front of him.
Yeah. All right, so here he is with all his consultants there. Here's Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson.
Yeah, Sam Wilson walking in.
I kept saying Sam Fisher, Sam Wilson. I'm really feeling his, really feeling him after Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He's got the suit. I like how President General Ross is saying, we're going to reenact the Captain America where it's included in the military and you have to be on board, or there's going to be trouble.
Someone in the chat mentioned Bruce Ross has Bruce Banner's DNA. That makes it make sense. So, like,
Well,
the
in the
fact that
MCU,
all
Ross
these
had-
multiple Hulks are happening because they use Bruce Banner's DNA.
Well, yeah, I
in
mean,
blood.
Yeah, but the thing is that
It still makes Bruce Banner unique, but also
sure.
Was that in the trailer?
What do you mean?
I'm messing with you guys.
I don't know. I didn't see it. Yeah.
Trailer breakdown. Don't get sidetracked.
but,
Don't get
but like
sidetracked.
in the MCU, like Ross has a disease, so he's gonna take the
Well,
to become the Hulk.
if this apparently was going to be the same Ross from the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton, right?
Yeah, this is
Because before William Hurt passed, that was his General Ross. So they experimented on what was that character?
The leader?
No, the one in the Incredible Hulk. The
leader.
Abomination.
Abomination.
Oh,
yeah.
The
Yeah,
leader is also
Abomination
supposed to be
was
in
the
that.
one being tested, though, right?
Yes.
So he already has it that way. I guess he doesn't need She-Hulk's DNA.
No, he
The
doesn't.
leader is also supposed to be in this movie as well.
No, I'm good. I don't need to see any Hulk.
Rational Skeptic
I kind
says
of want
we-
to see what
It
happened.
would be the most expensive $500 million show on planet.
Rational Skeptic used his member super chat. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. I really appreciate it, Rational. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on Xbox tonight. We really need a solo Hulk TV show or movie She-Hulk. Just didn't move the needle, and I'm tired of Hulk villains appearing in non-Hulk films.
I have a question in the
let me
mailbag
let me
about
respond.
that.
Let me respond to this first, though, CJH. Okay, so from what I'm hearing, they're going to take the opportunity to have Hugh Jackman in the MCU, and we might be getting Wolverine versus Hulk as a project.
That's not happening. No,
You don't. Why would you say it's not happening? You don't know, Anthony.
No, I don't think
You
it's going to be
you
a
get that when you
project.
get the
I think
MCU
we're getting
Hulk.
that in the Deadpool movie.
You probably, you probably get a reference in the upcoming Deadpool, but the project, no. You get that after the MCU Hulk. after the MCU Wolverine comes, but not Hugh Jackman.
Sean Hickman says the leader had all those blood samples of Bruce Banner's blood in the Incredible Hulk movie.
That is true. He did.
And then was it Bruce Banner cut himself off that bottle?
You know what I bet?
Well,
I'll bet you when we watch the movie, they show how Ross becomes the Red Hulk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
See?
Wow, you just blew my mind, Chris.
No, well, are you guys seeing the sarcasm there?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
Okay, like we're 2 seconds into breaking down a trailer, and we're still talking about other Hulks that aren't even in this movie.
I know. We're good. Keep us on track, Chris.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom, but I'll come back and warden
All right,
this
so
shit.
now here's Sam Wilson saying, "What? You're going to reenact the Captain America, and it's going to be more military."
Yeah, he doesn't agree with.
He makes a joke about his appearance too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes a joke about his recast, but yeah, like he doesn't like the Captain America being military.
And then he says it was the mustache. They said if I didn't get the mustache, I wouldn't. If I had the mustache, I wouldn't be elected. I, for one, regardless, we're not getting into politics. I would love it if Joe just showed up with a mustache next week.
That's not how is
Just
that
grew a
true?
mustache.
Didn't you guys have presidents that had mustaches and beards?
I don't know.
Did that change? Like, was it Lincoln had a beard? Like, Roz?
I don't know.
What's
Bruce Lee Adams did have a beard.
Yeah. I, for one, want to see Sleepy Joe with a mustache. Or maybe he should grow a goatee.
Actually,
who's old now? Okay, that's all I had there. Okay, so let's
or maybe Trump.
So ready for Ross? A lot of people in his campaign. He's got glass there, plexiglass. Here's Sam Wilson.
Oh wait, plexiglass. Do you think someone's gonna make a shot at him?
Yeah.
Did you even watch the trailer? Yes. Yes. Did you watch my trailer?
No, I did, but everything kind of went really fast in this trailer.
Okay.
Like it was like the blink. They did a really
That's
weird
what he's
editing.
supposed to do. Everything supposed to go fast.
Anthony, can you change your icon there and put a silly mustache on Joe? That would be amazing.
When was the last president with a hair? Obama.
Facial hair.
Lincoln.
All right.
Not probably not Lincoln.
What can we do? Joe, have you ever had a mustache?
I had a goatee in the 90s.
Okay.
It didn't last long. Would you like to see a picture?
Absolutely.
Christine recently saw these pictures, and she did not like them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let me see. Let's see if we can find them.
Okay, so now what's happening here? He's looking through like an interrogation window.
No, he's remembering. It's cutting from him saying, "You and I have had a problem before." Remember when they put Falcon in that prison?
Oh yeah.
The President's Civil War. Yeah,
I forgot. Yeah, this is going way back to Civil War. Good catch, Chris.
Yeah.
This is why we need to hear for the breakdown. All right, they're still talking. They're still talking. What's this? Fifth Fleet.
Japan.
Something's going down.
So he then said he's probably getting something.
He started World War III.
Oh my gosh, no.
World War Hulk.
This character here, does anyone know about this character?
Let's just say that she's controversial.
Skip that one.
Wait, controversy because of the actress or because of
the
her character?
Because of
the actress and the character. Yeah.
The characters.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh yeah.
The character and the actress. Let's just say
Yep. Because they wanted her taken out of the movie, and they refused to take her out of the movie. Yeah. A lot of people threatened to boycott this movie because she was going to be in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
But boycotts don't matter if the trailer's fire. I'm sorry.
No one told Joe. No one told Joe.
Holy!
Oh my God! Look at that guy.
Christ.
That's me and Dave Perillo. You may recognize the spot.
Oh my
we're sitting
goodness!
in. It's from the movie Chasing Amy. We're sitting outside Jack's music store from Chasing Amy.
Oh wow, that's where they go and sit after he's like, this is gonna end bad.
I was pointing and saying to him at that moment.
That's a young Joe.
I was saying to him at this moment. You can see me pointing. I'm saying
Joe.
I
Good
wish I
looking guy.
dated more Catholic schoolgirls. I don't have any, and then she unzipped her jumper stories. Because we were huge Kevin Smith fans at the time. And let me see, where's the damn other picture?
That's what, out of all of them, a lot of people choose Dogma or whatever. But I think Chasing Amy's my favorite Kevin Smith movie.
And there.
Wow, good looking guy, Joe.
Yeah,
not that you're not now too, but yeah.
I lost my tab. There we go. That's my.
I like the goatee.
Joe,
I hated it.
Joe still
I
has
hated
that. Joe still has that Superman shirt.
Where did they have the comic book? Remember in the movie they had the comic book.
We're in this. This is the store from Clerks now.
Remember
we're in the quick stop from
the
Clerks.
panel when they're in the panel and the gay one stood up and screamed Black Rage.
Oh,
shit
yeah.
was funny. That I always wanted to see that place. I think that they shot that part in Indiana during Gen Con.
I thought that was shot in New York.
It might have been
at
New
a
York.
Comic-Con in New York, but yeah.
Right
Oh my God, that's the key to success. Look at Sleepy Joe with the stash. Joe, Sleepy Joe, all you need to do is grow a mustache and you're going to win.
Have we ever had a president? Have we ever had a president in our modern time that rocks facial hair, a goatee, or a beard, or anything? Have we ever had that?
Cheeseman, you need to, if you're on Twitter, send me this on Twitter, on X. This is
it was a missed opportunity for George Bush to do it because his name.
This is the key to Sleepy Joe's success. Grow a mustache. He could call his vice president, whoever he wants to call him, if he's got a mustache. I think the mustache will win it. That was great, Joe. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Okay, so I don't know the controversy about this character, but whatever. Okay. Here is Giancarlo Esposito.
He looks good.
Rocking it.
It's crazy how every
wasted
movie.
this.
It's crazy
They
how every TV
wasted
show.
this.
It's crazy
Wasted
how
what? CJH.
He could have been a great MCU version of Norman Osborn.
That's like.
No, I like what's this guy called?
He could have sold it. I think.
What's this guy called? This character, the soldier, what's
I don't think it's Stryker.
It hasn't been confirmed.
He has a name. He has a name. The something. The infiltrator or some shit like that.
There's a rumor there's a rumor.
I just feel like they wasted his potential because he could have been a really good Norman Osborn.
I'm root for this character. I'm interested. I don't know much about him. Do you know who this is, Big Woke Joe?
Bruce knows.
That's Giancarlo Esposito.
I know that.
Rumors
But
that he's playing J.W. Bridge.
Yeah,
he's like a former Agent Shield. He has ties to Cable and stuff like that. But if it's true that he's playing that character, I haven't seen who he's playing yet. So far,
I think you only bring.
I don't think it's Stryker because the Fox universe was different than the comics.
So we have some plane sequences, battleship.
That's the island from Internals.
You sunk my battleship.
That's where they. That's
because
the island has
they say that
a MLM team.
Yeah, didn't they say that this movie was gonna deal with the Wolverine's medal?
Yes, and I can't pronounce it.
Here.
Can we get Joe Biden? Can we get Joe Biden that haircut too? The shave.
That would be legit. Yes. Yeah, I think he should get a makeover.
There's a joke there.
Let's get him a mohawk. I want Joe Biden to have a mohawk.
I would say this haircut. Chris, what do you think? You might not be a fan of Sleepy Joe, but if he came out with this new haircut and the mustache, I think that would really throw people for a loop. Like,
I don't hate the guy. I don't.
Anthony Cheeseman, can you get us a picture of Joe Biden with a nose ring?
Oh, there he is with a beard. Oh my goodness, he looks so regal.
One with a nose ring.
I don't know about that.
I wonder if there's
who's old now. I got a nose ring.
I wonder if there's a certain.
Kamala told me this looks great and hip.
Mustache is controversial.
All right, so here's something blowing up.
A car blowing up at Ross.
He looks evil here. Doesn't he look evil?
Well, he's clapping.
He doesn't look evil. He looks pissed.
Yeah, he's clapping at Sam.
He's clapping his hands.
Yeah, but in a sarcastic way, like "fuck you." That's what that. I mean, we've been long enough. You won't get demonetized for one F-bomb. We're half hour in.
That's true.
Ooh, I could say another one, but
there's the next Falcon as well.
His sidekick from the comics, Danny.
Okay, and then here is
grabbing
Isaiah Bradley.
He's being
Yeah.
Or is it a Skrull?
I don't think they're gonna put scrolls in this.
No.
Max.
He's being mind.
I don't think it is either.
No,
Chris.
he's
I'm
being
just saying
mind.
there's always a possibility.
He's being
I would
mind
groan
control.
if they did that.
I thought that they got rid of the scrolls.
Anthony, calm down. Mind
Oh,
control by what?
no, Anthony might be right. He
Mind
it
control
is-
by what?
Control by,
it is
the
possible
by the
Zemo.
leader. By the leader, yeah. By
The leader's mind control.
Yeah.
Remember Zemo mind controlled?
Just
Winter Soldier?
remember,
he got mind control by
just remember they're showing that Celestial for a reason.
Mhm.
I think this ties into the Eternals in some level. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah, for sure. You saw the thing in the island a little bit.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's great that they're bringing Isaiah back. He was my favorite part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that, and you know what else I loved? I loved that Anthony Mackie trained more in one episode with that shield than any of the Jedis have ever trained on screen. Like Anthony went in, he had to learn how to use that shield. I love that they showed that he had to learn how to use it. Yeah, I love that.
And Bucky was there helping him as well. You know?
Well, I want to ask this question. Let me make a banner for this because I'm going to make it a clip out.
And later on in this trailer, you're gonna see Falcon, Captain America, in his new suit, and you're gonna see him hit Mach 1 when he breaks the sound barrier in that trailer. I'm guaranteeing he's rocking some Stark tech. Like he's got to be able to go that fast. He's got some Stark tech on that prototype.
That's a good idea.
From Star Trek.
Is Isaiah in control of his own mind? Maybe I misspelled Isaiah wrong.
He might be, Max. I really think he might be in his own, because he's angry. He's angry.
It's very possible it could go
Yeah.
either way. But Joe, okay, go ahead, Chris, and then Joe.
Well, you guys saw the show. You saw the interactions he had with Anthony Mackie about Black Captain America and how his whole platoon was used and thrown away, and he could be angry. Like he could be angry, and I'll tell you one thing he's got going for him that Don Cheadle don't got going for him. Don Cheadle may be the new captain, or not Don Cheadle, Anthony Mackie. He may be the new Captain America, and I like him, but he don't got that super serum in him like this guy.
Yeah. Joe,
because he was the first one.
Do you think Isaiah Bradley is in control of his own mind, or do you think he's potentially being controlled, or a Skrull?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He could be under mind control though. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think he's fighting a bunch of bad guys, and the clip is out
No,
of
he's
context.
fighting the CIA.
I can barely see the
Secret Service people.
I can barely see it, but it's there. It's there.
Good job, Cheeseman. Good job. M Wamba 85 DT. No Max. Isaiah's not control of his own mind.
You guys know that's Daryl, right? That's Daryl.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I think he's fighting a bunch of bad guys, and the clip is out of context.
But he could be
trailer.
Because he slams that dude into that wall when he hits him. Like he knocks him across the room and through the
through
the drywall.
I think, me personally, I think he's being mind controlled by the leader to attack Ross. Because after what he did to him 16 years ago or 17 years ago, doing
he could be angry. You know,
he still could be angry for what he did and how he messed up his mind and stuff like that. So yeah. Although the moves that Bradley does in the scene looks cool though.
Okay.
He did
Isaiah Bradley deserves his own Disney Plus show.
You know, hey, that would be that would be interesting. The first Captain America that fell, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. That would be a good
Sean
idea.
Hickman says Taft was the last president who had facial hair.
Oh my God.
All he'd have to say is, yeah, does my opponent have a mustache like this? Twirl it.
Well, if Mr. Beast, never mind.
Well, there's only one mustache that you can't wear.
CJ, you had to take it there.
I ruined
Okay.
the clip though.
Okay, so he's pretty fast with the moves here. He actually did not have his own piece. He takes one of the Secret Service agent, throws him. Sam Wilson's like, no, Isaiah, no. And there, boom. And it's the honestly, this is
bulletproof glass.
I don't want to bring real world stuff into this, but this is more intense than a real world. I don't know if they have this at the press conferences now. The glass.
Nah,
yeah.
Good luck with 10,000.
And I don't want anything to happen. I don't even want to bring that into existence. I'm just saying this is a pretty hardcore world that the MCU.
If you try this in real life,
good
luck with the Secret Service. Good luck with them.
You got Hulks going around. You got the Avengers. You got the aliens. I think they would definitely have more high tech security because
but is anyone here surprised also that this scenario is playing out in the movie? This is pretty hardcore for the MCU that they're doing. Attempt on the president in the
it's an attempt on the president's life, man.
Yeah,
of course, it's dark. It's definitely dark subject
This
material.
is like Zack Snyder's MCU. No, I'm just kidding. I try to work it. I try to work Zack Snyder in there every time. Just so people complain.
I mean, well, technically, the last president that
real
got
world,
was, Kennedy. So, yeah.
No, but this is pretty intense to have this type of thing in the movie.
It's dark. Look, it's dark for Marvel. It is.
Yes,
it's dark.
Yeah.
We do not recommend everybody to do that. Please do not try and do that with the president.
If you got a bunch of super powered
saying,
characters, obviously they're gonna protect the president.
All right, so let's get.
If you try this,
But the glass breaks though. What type of bulletproof glass is that?
There's some weak bulletproof glass that breaks and stuff.
You punched the president?
Sam Wilson.
He wasn't the president when I punched him.
Look how he's flying.
I know what you're doing, Joe. I know what you're doing. Independence Day.
It's coming out February.
President? Yeah, it's coming up Valentine's weekend.
See if they have those. See if they have those pens they give away.
Can I just say real quick? I don't know that actor's name, Joe, but I love him in everything he's been in.
Judd Hirsch.
I love him.
Judd
I
Hirsch.
love him.
Yeah.
I love him in that movie. That's funny. I didn't mean to get sidetracked, but when you said that, I knew exactly what you were talking about. You punched the president? He wasn't the president at the time. Jeff Goldblum, he's so good in Independence Day.
Yeah.
See if they got those little pens, those White House pens over there.
I thought of something else to the max. Bucket list or binge list.
Mm-hmm.
And when someone on the panel takes something on or actually watches something on their to-do list, they get points if they give a review of it,
Oh, do I get points if I watch? Do I
like
get
if
points if I watch Twisters?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't get those points then.
When is Twisters coming out this weekend?
Is that a good idea?
Oh,
Anyone like my ideas for the
I know I do.
games?
I do like that. I do like that idea.
We can add a segment to the max at the end where people do their, I don't know if we want to call bucket list or binge list, maybe binge list, and you put movies or TV shows that you haven't got to
Max.
Yet. Yeah,
Max, call it that, bucket or binge. I like that.
Yeah.
So
if someone in the regular, like a regular panel, is like, I took something off, I scratch it off my binge list.
I did, and I would put it in the, and I would
like for me, it's Evil Dead. I still been promising. I bought the VHS. I still haven't finished it. I got to do a review.
I just watched Smile, and everybody hyped it up, and I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
Rhea bought me a copy of The Thing. I still haven't seen The Thing.
You've never seen The Thing before?
No.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I am going to be crossing off. I'm first.
Fake John Carpenter fan. Alert.
For tomorrow night, I'm going to start my bucket list, the Max bucket list.
Get him out of here.
And I'm going to put Evil Dead in The Thing on there. And
I saw the TV glow.
I guess I'll put that. I don't really want to see that, but I'll put it on there. That'll be
so
extra
good.
Points.
I didn't think I was gonna
maybe
like
there'll
it.
be extra points of something you do not want to see list.
You are a fake John Carpenter fan.
No, I like John Carpenter. I've not been into horror. My whole family growing up, we did not watch horror.
No, I get it. I get it.
My parents were very strict about rated R.
All right, Max. What is your favorite Carpenter? What is your favorite James Carpenter or John Carpenter movie that you've seen?
He did Escape from New York too,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Escape from New York.
Apparently, we're getting a reboot, well, sequel / reboot, whatever they're calling it. Yeah.
I gotta go.
Where am I? I have amazing ideas.
Sometimes
I'm telling you, Brian challenged me to improve to the max. He's let's refresh
The thing to mess you up, even at your age, if you've never seen it, it's gonna mess you up.
No, I have it on 4K now.
Man.
I want to watch it. I might do a watch party for it. My first time watching
It's
the thing.
so good, and it's legit scary. Like it's legitimately scary. The tension is so good. Yeah, you gotta watch it. I can't believe you've never seen it.
Yeah, here's President. Should I call him President or General President?
No,
Ross?
he's president. He's President Ross.
He's
Yeah.
President Ross. Yeah, he's president.
So President Ross here, he looks very upset about what went down. He looks very frustrated. Look at him. Do you think he has the serum before this part, or he takes it because of the situation?
I don't know, but I think that him and Falcon just don't get along because he wants to make Captain America militarized instead of spec ops, and Anthony Mackie's doing the same thing he's always done. He's thinking of Sokovia Accords. He's thinking of, okay, what if I want to do something and you won't let me? Or what if you want me to do something that I don't want to do?
And we know Steve didn't let that happen.
Yeah, and that's why I was always
Do we
Team
ever,
Cap.
Joe? Do we ever get a similar story point in DC and Justice League where the government wants to control the Justice League? Besides,
if you watch
Amanda Waller,
the Batman, the Frank Miller Batman Dark Knight Returns and all that, Reagan was using Superman as basically the police of the world. So yeah, it's been done. It's been done before because that's why Superman was literally ordered to go take out Batman. That's why the fight happened.
And then in Red Sun, the Russians did that with Superman too.
Yeah, Rorschach, yeah.
Okay. All right. So here he's very concerned. Red alarms going off or satellites or something here. They're in a hallway. They're doing a mission, it looks like. Falcon and Captain America, the new Falcon and new Captain America.
Oh, that's apparently this is gonna be a hallway fight scene like the Daredevil one. Yeah.
There's some flashlights here. There's obviously been some experiments.
Yeah, I think this is where the leader hide and when he was hiding and stuff like that.
Okay. Here's where we finally get him in costume again, doing flips.
Who's
this?
That's the leader. That's the leader. You could tell by the green stuff. And yeah.
Okay. At night, night mission.
Mm-hmm. That's the Prime Minister of Japan.
Wait. Can you go back to where you think the leader is?
What? Oh,
do you think they're changing it so his face isn't green? He's just wearing a mask.
Well, apparently it's practical.
Oh man, look at the back of that head. I think Isaac's right. I think that is Giancarlo Esposito. Look at his head.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it does look like him. It looks like him.
It looks like green, but if it is, I'd be surprised.
I don't know.
Think
it looks like to me like the leader.
I don't think so because the lead, that actor that plays the leader pretty well liked around the industry. I think they would keep him. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back here.
Talking to Ross and Sam Wilson and Prime Minister of Japan talking.
Yeah.
Taking a picture.
Okay, who are these people?
I'm gonna say widows.
I didn't even see that during it.
One is both CIA agents. That's what the Hollywood reporters say. CIA agent. Somebody.
That girl's literally wearing a Black Widow outfit.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, here's a funeral. I hope this is Isaiah Bradley.
I bet it is. No, I bet it is. I bet they have to take him out.
That's going to be sad.
When he goes off, and I bet they have to put him down. That is sad. I bet that is Isaiah in that coffin. Wow, good call, Max. I'll bet that's who it is, man.
I think it might be Ross.
Well, they're giving him a salute. It's definitely not Ross. No, it can't be Ross.
It's got to be.
There's no. Listen, Anthony. This is a dark MCU movie, but there's no way they're going to have the president actually die in this movie.
Yeah,
that would be another level.
I mean, maybe.
An attempt is one thing. To have it another level,
We see Isaiah lose his shit on the president right there, and you don't see him for the rest of the
Hey,
trailer.
Joe, if you could get a topic that you want to talk about after this, let me get it ready. So once we're done with this, we can move on to more topics too.
By the way, the captions did confirm that guy was Samuel Stearns, which is the leader.
Oh, I knew it. I told you. Yeah, okay.
So it's not played by Giancarlo. That's cool.
No.
Well, I'm just so shocked because they said this was horrible filming and they had to refilm so much.
No,
and
they
it
only
looks good to
filmed.
me.
They only did 2 weeks of reshooting. 1 week of reshooting. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Here's Giancarlo Esposito looking great.
Looking bad.
Boom.
With throwing something.
There they
That
are.
mother's a boat. So whatever. Them. Sam.
Holding back, doing the it's like a scene like Steve Rogers or Wonder Woman in her first movie, blocking all those
Blocking the bullets.
gunshots with the shield is awesome. Okay. Oh, a big collision, and this is probably Japan with the cherry blossoms, right?
Probably, yeah.
I just love Harrison in this role. I didn't think he was gonna. I thought he might just phone it in, and no, this is a meaty role.
No, look at his face. That's Patriot Games Harrison Ford right there.
Yes.
That's clear. That's clear and present danger. Harrison Ford right there. I love it.
Pissed at Sam Wilson, Captain America going to battle somebody.
Yeah.
I remember John Carlos used to say after this movie he's gonna show up in a Disney Plus show. I wonder what this
White House down. Look at this.
Yeah, that's
Oh my God.
crazy. And you know what I think it is? I don't think it's weapons. I think that's Red Hulk running through wreaking havoc. That's what I think's happening.
That's a good theory. Yeah, I kind of agree.
Look at that.
That looks like just Washington D.C.
This is a big movie to release in February.
What more? Valentine's Day. Ant-Man 3 came out on Valentine's Day last year. Yeah.
Now we get to see the first image of the new Falcon. It's the new Captain America suit.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's sick.
That's awesome.
I love the wings. I love it.
Tell me there ain't Stark Tech on that. Well, what? No, the Wakanda.
I think it's
Wakanda. Yeah, you're right. It's Wakanda Tech. I forgot.
This looks like this looks so much better than the first time.
Upgrade. So yeah.
This looks so much better.
Yeah, I love it.
When he first in the trailer did his wings, they cut the scene so fast. I almost thought that was a British flag on the back of there. I'm like, what is that? I was like,
Hey,
whoa, why is there a
Taladia.
Union Jack?
We're doing a breakdown of Captain America. Thanks for joining
I feel
us.
like they could reference Union Jack in the movie because
I forgot all about the Wakandans giving him that suit.
Yeah,
so
they give him a new
suit,
Oh, they do have
upgraded
cherry
tech,
blossoms in Washington D.C. as well.
Because they
Okay.
give him that because he turned on Zemo, so they have Zemo. Yeah, which I wonder what he's called.
Isaac to CJH. No, I'm talking about the leader in the trailer for Captain America: Brave New World. That Giancarlo Esposito. It looks like that he's the one controlling Isaiah. Maybe Giancarlo's character.
I think it's the leader. The leader can control people.
I think I honestly think the Giancarlo Esposito character is like a Deadshot or a Deathstroke. He's that kind of character, for Marvel.
What do we think of the new helmet for the suit too?
I dig it. I think it's good. I think it shows that he's gonna go upper stratosphere. The suit can go upper stratosphere, and he would need a mask for that. I think it's pretty cool. I dig it.
Does a sidekick.
Brave New World. And then right at the end,
you saw a little bit of Hulk.
Boom!
Yeah, so good, bro.
He catches his shield.
What do you think of your
ground?
First
You know
image?
what? You know what I don't
Red
like
Hulk?
about this is it
Nothing.
looks like the average MCU look.
What is the average? What is the average? You mean
It's super bright.
You mean the look that made almost $3 billion?
He means like the CGI.
An
No,
Endgame?
not the CGI. I'm talking about the color grading.
Oh Lord, God mercy.
Just the overall
You know,
look.
if I was in charge of the special effects here, I would make the Red Hulk look like the Edward Norton Hulk CGI Hulk.
Yeah, I wanted to look like a yeah.
And then I would have this MCU.
We probably
I
get
am
another
not
look.
talking about
I mean,
CGI.
the movie's about 7
No,
minutes away.
he's talking about CJ's just talking about how Marvel's always colorful and it pops on screen, but with the exception of the scene where the sunset's going down and they're flying in their Falcon suits, this is the only colorful scene in the whole trailer. The rest is dark and brooding and stoic. and it's got that gray tint to it. This is the only bright spot I've seen in the trailer. You know,
He
and I think they're
throws the
doing it.
shield
And it feels
on
out
the
of place,
ground.
though.
Is anyone a fan of Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story?
I have to rewatch it.
I like the real one.
Because there's a scene late in the Dewey Cox story where he's got a variety TV show, the Dewey Cox Show, and they said his show did really bad in the ratings against the Incredible Hulk. And he's like, "Oh yeah, well they ran a special episode last week where the Hulk fought a Red Hulk." So I see this and I'm just thinking of Dewey Cox.
So I was going to bring this up, right? Like,
oh yes. Well,
like-
I want to comment on Joe. I rewatching stuff like I watched Dirty Work back in the day. I found the VHS for like under $1, like 50 cents, and I love that movie now. And I watched at Joe's house. It's one of my favorite comedies now, and I did not appreciate when I first watched it. So I would like to give Dewey Cox another watch to see if it grows on me now.
Oh my
go ahead,
God,
Paul.
I've never seen so many dead hookers in all my life.
Yes, I didn't know what that was from. I
So-
actually was driving around and someone had the bumper sticker, "Don't mind the dead hookers in the trunk." I'm like, what the is this? Go ahead, Claudia.
So I was going to say that I'm not digging Thunderbolt Ross with no tash, right? With no mustache.
Oh, boo, Taladia, boo.
No, there's a reason why I say that, because in the comics, he had a tash. And
but when Red Hulk
mustache,
didn't, though.
Red Hulk didn't, but when he transformed into Red Hulk, it kind of burnt off. I don't know what it was, but when he transformed, you were able to see he had the red tash or what.
I don't know. I think it'll look goofy on him if he does have it.
I think his CGI stash is really hard to pull
Yeah,
off.
yeah, CGI. There's no way. Yeah,
Well, why
after
don't
the
you just
Henry
do-
Cavill thing. Yeah,
No, I mean,
No,
in
Henry
the
Cavill
comics,
it.
the Red Skull.
Henry
no,
Cavill it?
The Red Hulk never
It
had
is.
a
It is
mustache,
absolutely okay. It is absolutely okay for these movies. Man, you guys with your comics, man, it is okay if the movie
I need
doesn't-
underwear.
It's okay if the movie doesn't look
True.
exactly like the comic, guys. It's okay.
And that helped with the change from William Hurt to Harrison Ford to not have the stash
Yeah.
anymore. And I do think there's two main reasons why you do it. The actor change, that line really sold
they
it.
make fun of it. Yeah.
Actually, three reasons. You have Harrison Ford. You want to pay him all that money. You don't. He looks so presidential here.
I was just getting ready to
Yeah.
say that. This still frame, Max, he looks like the real president. I mean, he
Yeah,
looks presidential as hell.
Yeah, and then in the CGI, I don't think mustaches look good on CGI characters, on CGI faces.
No, just make him grow one, man. I can grow one in a week or two. I can grow a nice thick goatee.
And now
in
look
like
how he
2
looks here.
And I ain't gonna lie.
This is
if
the
you-
president we deserve.
If you make that movie canon, he looked like he aged a lot.
Yeah.
So
just
Ross-
getting Harrison Ford back as a president in the movies is a huge
that's
thing too.
fun,
Just removing it from the MCU, just having him come back to a role like that.
I don't get where people are getting that
he
has a red, like a mustache, because other than when he's Ross, he doesn't have the mustache.
Well, that makes it weird. I don't like that he has a mustache in human form, and when he hulks out in the comic, he doesn't have it. That's weird.
Just to piggyback off what Chris said about not everything has to be comics accurate, let's not forget that we now accept in Superman lore that the S on his chest is the symbol of the House of L. That was made up by Richard Donner in the movie, because if we go back to the comics, this is what Jor-El looked like. He didn't wear the S symbol. He had a sun on his chest. It was the Donner film that first made the S, the House of L symbol. So they've been changing these things around for the
Well,
movies. as long
Krypton
as they've been
also
making
appears
these
to have
movies.
grass as well, and in the Donner one, it's all made of crystals.
Right.
Okay. Well, thanks for breaking that down. Does anyone have another? I have another topics. If you don't, do you have a topic you want to talk about, Joe or Talati or Chris?
I got something for you, but it's not really a topic, just so much as a point of interest. To anyone who happens to be anywhere near the Philadelphia area, if you're within a couple hours drive, tomorrow is Blobfest. And the Colonial Theater in Phoenixville, where they shot the original Steve McQueen the Blob, is celebrating their annual Blobfest. and it's great. They screen. There's a street fair on Saturday.
It's fun there.
Yeah, they have a fire. Look, this is the fire extinguisher parade you're seeing there. They have a fire extinguisher parade. There's vendors. They show the Blob several times during the week. They're also showing the Blob of 1988 is also being shown, and Beware the Blob is being showed on Sunday.
That's nice.
And yeah, it's a great
awesome.
time. Here's some.
They're
pictures.
also having a VHS fest in the same area.
Oh wow.
Oh wait, I got the wrong one. Yeah, here's some images from some previous Blobfest. There's me, Wet and Wild Blobfest. But yeah, it's if you happen to be in the area tomorrow, if you're anywhere nearby and you're looking for something, tonight was Friday. They restaged the classic run out scene from the movie. There it is right there. They do that every Friday night. They get people in and then they make them run out. So
Anna made me laugh. That made me laugh. That was funny.
I wasn't
expecting Max to be white. What do you think was gonna happen when that Doom mask came off? You thought it was gonna be.
You thought Max was black?
Thank you. I guess I don't know.
So I do have a topic.
Okay.
Which is San Diego Comic-Con potentially leaving its place, which is at San Diego. Yeah,
this is the last SDCC.
Potentially, yeah. Apparently, rumors going around that San Diego Comic-Con could be moving from.
They've done this before, and they always go back.
Yeah, they always go.
No, but it's like there's a rumor going around that the fact is because it's too expensive for accommodation, for not only for celebs but for people attending there. That's why they potentially could be moving to a much different place. Maybe not Florida, but something like maybe Las Vegas or somewhere where it's a little bit more cheaper, where they can accommodate for everyone. So
Okay.
I thought
City.
Well, they can't do New York because New York's already got a Comic-Con.
We've already I go to the one in the Javits Center like every couple of years. I got friends up there and I stay with them in Clifton and we go to the Comic-Con. I've always wanted to go to San Diego, but it's too far away. Now Philly is not a super long drive, and now that I'm riding again on the bikes, we've been talking about taking a road trip on the motorcycles, and one of the towns that came up was Philly. So if we do end up in Philly this summer, I would definitely stop and go see a movie with Joe. We'll go see something.
Yeah, make it happen, man. That'd be great.
So
I want Joe to ride a bike too.
So I just thought to bring it up because I don't know if you guys did bring San Diego Comic-Con, because it's literally around the corner, you see. And I was just like,
is that next week?
It's always in July or August. I know it's
next week, I think next 2
You
weeks.
have it in Nevada, and you tie it into the road trip to Area 51.
That's
him and
crazy.
his aliens.
And you go to the mailbox and everything.
But it's like I said, though, only time will tell if they are going to actually move. I just thought to bring this up because it's a rumor going around that potentially could be leaving.
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you, Taladia. I'll probably be covering it on live streams and topics for the San Diego Comic-Con. We do have some friends in the movie talk community that are going.
Might go there. That might go there.
I do actually have this topic. That's this is a rumor. I want to get Joe's expert opinion on this, and definitely Taladia.
Oh
boy, what, Taladia? Did you hear this? Did you hear this?
Yes.
Let Joe talk. Did you hear about the
what's wrong
booster
with
gold?
this?
Nothing's wrong with it. I want to get Joe's opinion. Did you hear about this, Joe?
Did I hear about what?
There's a new rumor about who they're getting to play Booster Gold, and it's
thought it was
not who anyone was
confirmed.
expecting. No, it's not confirmed yet. It's going around pretty frequently.
No,
have you heard?
I have not heard.
the guy on
Keon
the right.
Jumani, he was also in Eternals.
I really like him, but I don't
Yeah.
see him in that part.
Well, this is the original Blue Beetle, right? He played Ted Core, didn't he?
Well,
apparently he was the
He
voice.
didn't,
of
but they
Ted.
wanted. They wanted. him.
It sounded like Jason at the end of
It's
Blue
very
Beetle. But I don't think
implied.
it is.
It's very implied, but
Yeah, you could tell they couldn't fool him, but it's very implied by the artwork in the movie and by the voice.
Now, if they did this immediately, you know how the internet's going. I don't even want to say the W word. People, Big Woke Joe.
Whoa!
No, don't say anything. But But
why though?
Erase ban the character.
Because there's going to be all these Booster Gold stands coming out. Like, I do not appreciate them changing Booster Gold. Like, you didn't care about Booster Gold.
I don't, generally speaking, I don't have an issue with race bending characters.
Yeah.
That usually doesn't bother me. But the one thing that does bother me about Booster Gold is his name is Booster Gold, and I feel like he needs the blonde hair. Like the blonde hair. I guess, but I don't know if he had the blonde hair, then maybe. But like, I know I like the what's his name from Scrubs played Booster Gold on TV on Legends of Tomorrow.
So should we see what X says? Actually, RJ at the convention he's at tweeted this out. I'm like, really? This completely surprised me. Although,
is that Jason? Is that Jason? That is Jason.
Now people, it's because at the end of Blue Beetle, it sounds like him. And
they said that if they got Ted Cord to come in Blue Beetle 2, they were going.
No, I like Jamani. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but to be fair, someone's going to ask James Gunn in the next few weeks if this keeps coming up.
Hey, probably if James Gunn posts something,
do you mean RJ?
Maybe.
I'm gonna bring this up, right?
I
don't like this is coming from a website, and I don't trust it because the thing is, he's a good actor, but I feel that you need someone like maybe who's really, really funny, and I think maybe Chris Pratt would fit that role for Booster Gold, in my opinion. And we know that Chris Pratt potentially could be involved in the DCU. And seeing James Gunn is very good friends with Chris Pratt, potentially that could be the case. Now, the guy on the left who is in a tuxedo, I can actually see him being Ted Kord's. That's no problem. So that's my take on that. And but I know I just want to put it out there. You know, it'd be pretty cool.
This would be different for James Gunn too, because the last version of DC, they actually did do a lot of diversity and swaps, for like Supergirl and things like that. This would be the first character that he's like changed pretty drastically from the comics.
Although keep in mind that James Gunn doesn't do the obvious stuff either.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Anna says, I don't mind if the ethnicity of the actor changes as long as the personality is 100%. I agree with that.
Do you know who I thought would have been the perfect?
Like, Blue Beetle is a funny character. Like, he makes fun of everybody. He makes fun of the Justice League. He talked to his little machine Skeet. So, like, it's going to be very interesting if it's true.
You know who I thought would have been the perfect Booster Gold if they did it in the 90s?
Go on.
Jim Cameron?
Mark Paul Gosselaar from Saved by the Bell. He had the look and he had that schemy, trying to get away with everything personality. Like, I thought
Jim Carrey would have been that dope Booster Gold.
Well, for me, yes, Rational. I am a super Glenn Powell fan now after I saw Hitman and Maverick, and I think Sydney Sweeney is overrated. She seems fun. But her acting is really not that great. She's fun.
Terrible.
Max, wait, Max. I gotta ask Max this question. Did you watch Anyone But You? Please tell me you haven't.
Yes, and I hated it because of her.
What? It's a funny film.
It's a great movie. She's really good in that movie.
No, I didn't like it.
Max is a walk now.
No, well, whatever, Anthony. But Glenn Powell, I'm a huge fan of it. Everyone see it. Hitman is like a romantic comedy, but it's also like a dark comedy. It's steamy. Woo! It's steamy. Great chemistry between those two actors.
I'm definitely gonna be seeing Glenn Powell's Twisters.
Yes, me too.
I
was the one on here that said I'm looking forward to it. I know Joe does not like the first Twister. I don't know if we got Chris's opinion on it. I was from the start saying that looks good.
I like Glenn Powell a lot. I like Glenn
They
Powell
say
a
it's
lot.
good. It's getting good ratings.
And
I think it's gonna beat Deadpool.
Okay.
I don't know about all that, man.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, but I will say this:
Relax.
being living where I live, and averaging 11 of them a year. No joke. We average 11 tornadoes a year. I've been through 4 of them in my life, in real life. I tore my house to shit. This one got hit not too long ago, last summer. I will say this: those movies, they kind of hit home with me
Okay.
And I really hope the second one does good. I really do.
I if I could get to the movie theater this weekend, I'm gonna see it. I'll
Yeah,
see if I have time.
If
So
I can go to theater, then I'll go and see Twisted. If not, I'm gonna have to wait.
Well, let's
until
see
it
what
comes to streaming services.
X users are. We'll move on from this topic, then we'll get to the super chat. Let's see what the X users are saying about this. Austin Planet. Okay, I kind of see the vision now. Never, God no, F no.
And I just don't know that much about Booster Gold, guys. I really don't. I don't know that much about his character.
He's a character from the future and stuff like that. So, you know, he likes making fun of people.
Be careful. Be
I know.
careful.
Joel McHale's Ted
Those
Cord.
people
I
are.
don't know. Joe McCall will be dope, actually. I ain't gonna lie.
I see the vision
Do you know
for
what
Ted.
show, Max? Do you know what show Joel McHale starred on?
No.
He was on Community.
This community means about as much to me as a festering bowl of dog snot.
Wow.
Joe's been uploading the clips. Thank you, Joe.
That's a good clip. That's a good clip.
Watched the beginning of Community and I checked out. I should give it another shot, but I know people love that show. All right, let's just go through a few more. The majority is saying no. There's a few like yeah. Okay.
I can't remember the last time I saw a lot of praise or positivity on X. It just, especially when it comes to movies, man. They hate everything.
You have to look for it. You have to search for it.
You gotta find it.
The algorithm's going to give you the nonsense. You have to search for the good stuff. I'm open to it, but I was kind of. It doesn't excite me, this casting, though. If it's accurate, it doesn't excite me though. Like I'm like, oh wow, you know. I don't know. I like Kamon. I'm messing up his name, but he's not like an A-lister for me. I would like to get a really good A-list.
But these are the kind of These are the kind of movies that turn guys like him into A-listers.
Potentially, yeah.
The movie he wrote, The Big Sick, phenomenal movie. That movie.
Yeah, that's the one where he falls in love with that girl. It's kind of like a Bollywood kind of movie. Yeah, it's a really good movie, man. That's really good. And wasn't he one of the Eternals? He is one of the Eternals, right?
Yep.
So how the fuck are you gonna make him Booster Gold?
Well, that's a different continuity.
Different DC versus Marvel. And they're probably not doing an Eternals too, as far as we know. Okay. So Isaac, the biggest movie fan, $4.99. Thank you so much, Isaac. I really appreciate you supporting the channel and the show and all that you do for the channel. Really appreciate it. So he has a question he wants us to examine. Let's do our best to help answer the paying customer's question, okay? Most anticipated MC movie of 2025. For me, it's Fantastic Four and Captain America Brave New World. You're the best, Max. Just don't like changes. You mean with my channel name change? It's just a little thing. It's mainly the same.
StreamYard was offering $1 for the first week.
For what?
The StreamYard was offering a professional plan for $1, but only for a week.
Oh, for a week to test that.
And I don't. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Dude, if you want StreamYard, you still have it till November.
I gotta be honest.
I actually can't stream from your thing for.
I'm not feeling. I'm not.
I don't know why I can't upload.
Okay. What are you saying, Chris?
I've never been, and I don't think I ever will be. And I've tried to be a Fantastic Four fan. I know they're like the Godfather and Godmother. They're the OGs. I know that, but I'm not. I wasn't excited about any of the 2025 stuff coming out until I saw this trailer. Now I'm excited for Captain America.
I don't know. To answer your question, Isaac, for me, because I apologize. I didn't answer his question last night the best. So I want to really take my due diligence and
wow, people paying you for answering?
No, I answered it, but I don't think I got what he was trying to ask. I messed up his question. So this one, I don't really know what's coming out in 2025 besides Captain America Brave New World. Maybe Thunderbolts. I don't think Fantastic Four is going to make it to 2025. I think it's going to be 2026. If I revise the question, what upcoming movie am I more excited about? I got to be real. I'm really looking forward to Fantastic Four, but until I see a trailer, it's not going to excite me as much as Captain America Brave New World. So after Deadpool and Wolverine, Captain America Brave New World definitely the top. of
They
the
got
list.
2 or 3 coming out next year. It's 3, right? You got Captain America, you got Fantastic Four, and there's one more, ain't there?
I think
Yes.
Fantastic Four is going to 2026
Oh wow, they pushed
because
it all the way back to 2026.
because they're barely going to start filming at the end of the summer. It's going to take a while, I think.
Yeah, and they won't release a movie like that in December. They'll say that.
Am I missing any? Joe, Taladia, CJH, Anthony?
Maybe there is only 2. Isn't that wasn't Marvel saying they're trying to scale back with that?
Yeah.
They don't want
The
yeah. So there's only 2
No.
movies next year.
Armor Wars, War Machine.
War Machine.
Armor Wars.
yeah.
That's a show. That's a show.
No, that's a movie now.
That's a movie.
They're
now.
oh wow, it's a movie.
Yeah, and they
Well,
changed it. From,
shit. Now I'm kind of excited for Armor
now
Wars.
they changed it from Armor Wars to War Machine. So I'm gonna even go one up, Isaac. I'm gonna list them.
Yeah, because Blade is coming on 2026.
Blade's not
No,
happening.
no,
Just
shut
stop.
up,
We're never getting that movie.
We get him, Blade.
No, they're saying actually it's going to start filming in November with Mia Goth. We'll see if that happens.
You'll see that.
But
they got to find a director first.
I would say after Wolverine and Deadpool is the number 1. After that, I'd put Captain America, Brave New World. Then I would put.
We're supposed to get
I'm just going to do 25, 26.
Oh,
Then
that's right. We got the Thunderbolts.
Yeah. Then I would put Fantastic Four. Then I would put
to get Shang-Chi
Thunderbolts, and then I would put
Shang-Chi is
War
like
Machine.
2027.
And then if Blade makes it, I would actually put Blade at the bottom of the list.
I'm super excited for Armor Wars. I'm super. We don't know if that stuff's happening. Stop it.
Spider-Man 4 was going to happen. Oh yeah, Spider-Man 4 because it's supposed to have Daredevil in it.
Oh yeah, that's when they announced a director.
Does anyone else want to rank their anticipation for the 2025, 2026?
I would say.
I think mine's exactly the same as yours, Max. Exactly the same, except I might bump Armor Wars up because I really love War Machine.
The X-Men movie that they're looking at.
Well, that's like long. Like Armor Wars and X-Men's like long away from now. Like they haven't.
Armor Wars. He said 25 or 26. Armor Wars is 26.
Well, they haven't
They filmed Armor Wars.
They have the script ready, but they haven't found a director.
I thought they filmed Armor Wars.
No, not yet.
Gonna eventually wrap.
Eventually, but they just haven't found a director for that.
Older.
All right, well, everyone else do their top 2 then. What's your top 2 the 2025, 2026?
For comic book movies or
for Marvel? He's asking.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna read you the list. All right. Deadpool and Wolverine. This is TV shows also. Agatha All Along.
No thanks.
Eyes of Wakanda, Captain America, Brave New World.
That's animated.
Daredevil, Born Again, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, Blade, Ironheart, Armor Wars, Marvel Zombies, Spider-Man 4,
animated,
an Untitled Vision TV series. What if season 3? What if season 3? I'm excited for actually. Wonder Man, X-Men 97 season 2, and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is the last one on that list. So that's probably 2027, somewhere in there, guys.
Joe, do you
on that list.
2 most anticipated MCU for the next 2 years?
And we're including television.
Yeah,
sure.
I know Agatha. Joe's gonna say Agatha, aren't you?
Yeah,
I'm
well,
excited for.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for Agatha the most probably.
I do think it's
definitely Agatha and Captain America probably.
Okay.
I do think it's funny when.
So Max, what else have you got?
Yeah, for sure. But
hold on, CJH. Go ahead, Taladia.
What else have you got to add? Because I see you got your screen sharing. So I was just.
Oh no, that was just my Twitter. What's your 2 most anticipated MCU? We'll get you, Taladia, and CJH and Anthony, and we'll move on to some other topics here.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to Captain America. I'm not gonna lie to you. After seeing the trailer myself, I really enjoyed it, and I saw Chris and Brucifer's reaction, and let's just say Chris and Brucifer's reaction is worth watching. And I'm also looking forward to, funnily enough, is Fantastic Four because it's set in the '60s, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So, those are my two anticipated Marvel MCU films.
CJH. I really thought you were going to be excited about the Red Hulk, CJH. What's your 2 most anticipated MCU? Fantastic Four, right?
Yeah. I'd actually changed mine to Fantastic Four. I forgot about it.
Okay. Go ahead, CJH.
Yeah. Fantastic Four.
And what's your second most anticipated?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. All right, Anthony, do you have 2 you want to share? What's your most anticipated? Awesome.
Repeat that again. Hello.
Your two most anticipated MCU projects for 2025, 2026.
I say Fantastic Four. I say Captain America, and then Daredevil Born Again. Sure, why not?
Daredevil. Okay. All right. Well, we could get to mailbag and good news of Twitter if we don't have any other topics as well. I know there's some more. Thank you, Anthony. I know there's some more Superman photos online as well. Are we getting too much Superman?
Yes.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Wait,
I think we are, as far as like still frames and people talking about it and video after video. They're killing it and hyping it up too much, so that by the time it comes out, people are gonna they're gonna have seen everything.
I'm excited though.
I mean,
what did Joe say? Did Joe say I don't care and left? I don't know what he said.
I'm not a Superman guy. I never have been, but this is the first Superman movie I've ever been excited for. My true love will always be Man of Steel. There's just something about the way Zach humanized Clark, but I'm excited for it. But they are definitely sprinkling way too many leaks. They definitely are, man.
I'm waiting for the Superman T-shirt because I want that T-shirt now.
I honestly I don't like the logo. I like everything but the logo. I don't like the shirt.
I need a new T-shirt. I need a new Superman
go buy
t-shirt.
your own.
No,
he is. He's just waiting for the merch to drop at the DC store.
Oh, I won't lie. The colors, me not being a Superman guy, I would still rock a Superman hoodie like you would.
Young Guns.
That bright red and yellow with the blue. I've always loved
I wanted to cover this topic. I love Young Guns. I actually found 2 sealed Young Guns VHS.
I have never watched the first 2.
Max, Kira is standing next to me, and she wanted me to say hello to you.
Oh, hey, Kira, thank you. What's that ice cream cake?
Cookie Puss.
Cookie Puss
and
was
Fudgy the
great.
Whale.
Yes, I can't wait.
He said Cookie Puss was great, Kira.
Can't wait to have some more ice cream. Cookie Puss.
If I come to Philly, Joe, I want Fudgy the Whale. Just so.
Okay. And my friend Chris says he's going to come to Philly, and we have to get him a Fudgy the Whale. Are you okay with that? Kira's okay with this.
I'm in.
All right, cool.
Max, I like this topic.
Joe's got an awesome family.
I like this topic you're getting ready to go into, by the way. Yeah. I just watched a Lou Diamond Phillip interview with Michael Rosenbaum, that show he's got, talking about how part 3 was in production hell, but he was hinting that if they didn't die on screen, they're coming back. And I guess Emilio Estevez has written a script for this movie. So
yes, that's
I
been
love
his
both of them.
I really like the first one. The second one I have to rewatch it. It's not that it was bad. It just it wasn't as on all cylinders as the first one.
Oh, the second, the first one was good, but I remember being young and I was a skateboarder and I was a teenager and that Bon Jovi song came out and all my friends were like, "Are we going to see Young Guns 2?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And about 2 carloads went to see this movie and we loved it. And
the thing is, though,
everybody being mad at Pat Garrett at the end.
Even with the story, if they bring back the actors, what are they going to call them now? Old Guns? I don't know what they're.
No,
you know what?
Young
Guns.
Lou Diamond Phillips did the same thing. That it might be called Old Guns. That might
really?
Be what they call the movie? Yeah, that's what might be what they call the movie.
Do you have an appreciation for Young Guns, Big Woke Joe?
I've actually never seen it.
What? I'm bringing it next time.
It's so good. It's so stylish.
You know what, Joe? We got one for your binge list, and I'm going to bring the VHS next time I visit you. So
and God, I hope that I hope Christian Slater's in it. Arkansas Dave Rudabaugh, because they didn't show him.
Do you like westerns?
Oh man,
you like westerns?
I mean, they're all right. I mean, Back to the Future Part 3 is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah.
All right. So stupid name is Clint Eastwood.
I actually hang on. Give me a minute. I think I've never seen it, but I think I actually might own Young Guns on Blu-ray. Why? I don't know. I don't know if someone gave it to me.
I think the second one is hard to find. Is hard to get.
Hang on. I'm going to go check my shelf. I want to go check my shelf. I'll be right back.
I have the second one. I have them both. I have Young Guns 1 and 2 on VHS, but I remember the DVD is like out of print for the second one.
Your VHSs are going out Monday, by the way. They're boxed
up
already.
I can't wait.
There's like a dozen of them in there.
What?
Yeah, there's a couple surprises in there. I didn't want to show you.
What are you saying, Taladia? Did you ever see Young Guns?
No, I haven't seen Young Guns. I'll be too young for that.
Do you like westerns?
No, I'm not a big fan of westerns. I've seen Magnificent Seven, but that's pretty much it. I haven't.
But Young Guns was different. It was stylish, and it was catered to a younger audience, and it was very modernized for a western.
Wow, that's an awesome one.
It's still sealed. It
Watch
hasn't even.
it,
It
We're
hasn't
breaking.
even been
We're breaking. No, we're breaking that seal the next time I visit for retro.
Yeah, for sure. You
RetroCon.
guys gotta watch that, man. That's a great movie.
And then you could cross it off your bucket list or binge list.
It's got 6 of the hottest stars in it. Six of the
At the
hottest
time, those
stars.
guys were at the time, Joe. They were huge. Emilio, Charlie Sheen, Lou Diamond Phillips,
Christian
Kiefer Sutherland.
Slater. Yeah.
Dude, these were Kiefer Sutherland in the second one. Yeah, they were rock stars. They made Western like rock stars. You know,
All right,
it's
so
crazy.
this article is though who is holding up the sequel. It's been 34 years since the last Young Guns movie was released, and although the cast seems game to return to Young Guns 3, it hasn't happened. While speaking on the Inside of You podcast hosted by Michael Rosenbaum, Lou Diamond Phillips is awesome, dropped a few details about the long-awaited sequel and who is holding it up. When asked if he would consider doing Young Guns 3, Phillips said, "Not only would he consider it, I said yes to it." The actor explained that Emilio Estevez has written a great script in the last few years, and he bumped the timeline forward to put us the age we are now. That's awesome. Without giving too much away, those of whose deaths were off camera get to come back, Phillips teased, adding that the original writer, John Fusco, was on board and Estevez was also going to direct it. Do we know if Estevez has directed movies before? Emilio Estevez?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. And then it says, we'll skip around here. Phillips continued, for some reason, Morgan Creek would like to control the property, but as far as I know, they're not doing anything with it. So it just seems really counterproductive to me. And then Estevez spoke about the potential sequel last year. It comes down to the legal minds and work out IP. Listen, I'm ready to go. We have a terrific draft. We need to make a hashtag for Young Guns. We have to get it moving. Can we do that? Actually, probably not, because we're losing viewers as we talk about it.
So I've got to head out.
All right, Superman. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Talati.
No, I've got to head out because it's like 25 o'clock in the morning. So
You say that
because
every
the
time.
Young
You
Guns,
say that
because
every
the
time,
Young
Taladia. Sorry, I'm
No,
sorry.
it is.
I'm so sick of your shit, bro. Like for real,
Bro.
you just come in, you tease
Bro.
us, and then you dip out, like because it's late there.
Is it because of the time? If it was Superman, would you have stayed?
no,
Young Gun?
no. I'm deadly serious.
Oh, Breaking Superman! Oh my God!
Bro, it's literally
no. I wouldn't have stayed. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Like,
Go get some rest, Taladia.
yeah, I'll be on tomorrow for MME. What's it called? To the max. So,
To the max.
Yeah. So I'll
What's
be
it,
on there.
what MMA? What's it called? That's the next
Call
show.
to the world.
Max, MMA, what you call it? That's the next show. What's it called?
All right. I'll see you guys later.
All right. Thanks, Taladia.
I don't know how to make this bigger, but he's directed the movie Wisdom, the movie Men at Work that he did with Charlie Sheen, The War at Home.
I think Wisdom, yeah.
Have you guys seen Wisdom?
No.
Demi Moore and Emilio Estevez?
No.
Oh,
my God.
It's like
Yeah.
Robin Hood in a white Bronco.
Really?
Yeah, they go and all these farms are getting taken, so they break in, and instead of robbing the bank, they take just enough to travel to the next town, and they burn all the records so the bank can't own the farms no more. They give the farm. It's like a Robin Hood tale with a tragic ending. It's got one of the greatest car chases ever. It's one of Emilio's best movies, and everybody looks over it. Wisdom is the shit.
Okay, I'll check that out. Have you seen it, Joe?
I have not. This is all his directorial credits here.
Okay.
The movie Rated X he directed, several episodes of The Guardian, several episodes of Cold Case, a movie called Culture Clash in America, episodes of CSI New York, Close to Home, the movie Bobby, episodes of Numbers, something called The
That's
Way.
great. I
and
love
something called
Emilio.
The
I love
Public.
Emilio.
Oh, and here's his upcoming Guns 3 Dead or Alive. I guess
Oh,
that's Young Guns,
wow.
and The Way Chapter 2.
So they have a title for it. Oh, man. Guns 3, Dead or Alive. I hope this happens. You know what? Not that it's a buddy cop thing, but with the popularity of Bad Boys and Beverly Hills Cop and titles or properties like that returning, I think it gives it a bigger chance that it might help. Not that it's exactly comparable. You know what I'm saying, Chris?
I don't know if a ton of people would come out to see, but I'll tell
It's
you what,
90s IP.
Every Gen Xer on the planet would go to see that movie because Young Guns was massive. Every Gen Xer, and even some of the Boomers would go see that movie because
it would be
it's so
really cool.
iconic.
Thanks for looking that up, Joe. I appreciate that. So I think Emilio Estevez is definitely qualified for Guns 3, Dead or Alive.
Joe, is that a
Yeah, they
steelbook?
announced
Joe,
Shrek,
is that a
too.
steelbook
Shrek
or just
5.
a 4K?
No, it's just a 4K. It's
It
one
has
of
a
those.
nice slip
It's
cover
one
that
of
looks like a
those
VHS.
VHS. Yeah, they were doing
Yeah.
those VHS retros where they tried to make
Well,
it
I'm
look like
just
real
I'm just
VHS.
letting you know right now, you are holding one of the most iconic movies of our childhood, and I can't
Well,
believe you've never seen it.
I'll
Young
have to
Guns is
watch
up there
it.
with Goonies and Breakfast Club and
You know
Back
what
to
it
the
is?
Future.
I'm as an adult, I'm more experimental in what I'd watch. But as a kid, I just didn't care about westerns. I think that's
Did
what
you
it came
change your
down to.
glasses to a
Yeah,
Space
I put on my Captain America
Captain America?
glasses.
Nice. I thought nice.
Max, I'm looking at this Joe Blow article
That
you
is
have up
nice.
there. If you look on the side, there's an article about Redbox. That
Yes.
was a big story this week.
I did
shipping-
cover it the other day, though, but yes, it
Rest
is.
in peace to Redbox, a piece of shit ass.
Oh, Anthony!
Wow, Anthony.
Sorry.
Swear
Emilio,
jar.
look, guys, think about it though. They just handed me his phone. Now
Why
listen
do
to
you
this.
care if Redbox exists, Anthony? You don't have to spend
No,
it. If you don't like it, don't use it.
I had a ton
There's
of
lots of there's
Redbox.
lots of things. You know
I
what
had a
Redbox
ton
is
of
good
Redbox
for,
physical,
Anthony?
man.
Anthony, I'm so mad that
No.
you said that
Yeah,
because
mess up.
there's families that are going to the grocery store, and they're just scraping by, and
Not
the
everybody
families
sails
that
the high seas, Anthony.
yeah,
Some
and
people
then
like
some,
to
some
live
families
in-
like
my bad.
Mom,
And there's
Dad,
just
you can
some
get a movie for
people
$1.25.
in Canada.
Look, Max is mad. You take it back right now, Anthony.
I
You
actually
take it
have
back.
a Redbox collection. I have a
Oh,
collection
really?
because you know they sold
I've
used-
Redbox things that
Joe.
I've never returned them. I just keep it.
Oh, Joe, Anthony's the reason they went out of business.
Yes. I just
Well,
never
you know,
returned them. Yeah, but, you know.
So, Max, listen, Max, let me read this real quick. 'Cause
We'll
they handed me this.
let Joe was going to say something. Go ahead, Joe.
I just was gonna say they sold used discs in the kiosks when they were done with them.
Yeah, the kiosk. Yep.
And I used to like once a year go and buy 2 or 3 discs, and I did this for a reason. Because now, if you buy something used and it's in a Blockbuster case, people go nuts. They're like, "Oh wow, this is from a Blockbuster." And I always thought, you know what? Someday Redbox isn't going to be around.
You
and
know
I
what?
wanna
Look
have-
at Redbox on eBay. I bet people are selling them right now. See how much they go
It
for.
probably costs like
They're-
Max,
you
look
know
it
they
up right
actually,
now.
you
go
know
on
they
eBay,
actually
Max.
call
You go on eBay,
movies
Max.
in the Blockbuster cases variants now.
Yeah,
they sell them as variants and they put them for a premium. Like especially, I saw Batman Forever variant, Blockbuster variant, or Hollywood Video variant. I wonder what Redbox is.
If this really happens, I'm super excited because they'd handed me his phone, and I'm just looking at like if Emilio makes a comeback. I mean, that was then. This is now. Stakeout, another Stakeout, Wisdom, The Public, Free Jack, Young Guns 2, Young Guns 1, Judgment Night,
Damn.
all the Mighty
A
Ducks
lot.
movies.
Well, he already did Mighty
Loaded
Ducks,
Weapon, Bratz. Men at Work, Maximum Overdrive.
I've never seen Men at Work, never seen Maximum Overdrive.
St. Elmo's Fire. Like Emilio
That
was
is
the
crazy.
shit when we were growing up, man.
Well, here's what we'll leave this article, but here's what Estefan says about the potential sequel last year. It all comes down to legal minds. Oh, he said, okay, so it's just a question of when. Of course, I'm not getting any younger, so I think we'll drop the young from the title, which we've done. But I think that Westerns being revived certainly plays to our benefit. I'm rooting for you, Emilio. I would love to get Emilio on for an interview. That'd be great.
he's not easy to come by.
I know. I've heard. Yeah.
I do have
big
his
fan.
autograph.
I love that
You do. Good job, Joe.
I had to get it by mail because he doesn't do a lot of signings. But during COVID, he was doing you mail me your thing and I'll sign it. So I managed to get all 5 members of the Breakfast Club.
You have no idea how envious I am of that. That is like
So
that's probably my favorite movie of all time. Like it really is. That movie I've watched.
Which
2 or
one are
3
you,
times a year.
Chris? I think you're the guy with the
come on.
glove.
Judd Nelson, baby, all day
Yeah.
long, man, all day long. But yeah, man, Max
I
is
knew.
stereotyping me.
I knew. I didn't even have to ask. I did.
They all did so good, and everybody on the planet fell in love with Molly Ringwald because of that movie. Like it's just such a good. You got
I'm gonna disagree with you, Chris. I don't think it's because of this movie because Molly Ringwald's character was kind of a bitch in this movie.
Yeah, but
Pretty
everybody
in
loved her.
Pink or 16 Candles. I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
are the
so
ones
I'm gonna
that-
go with 16 Candles. You're right. I'm gonna go with 16 Candles. You're right. You got me. Yeah, that's good pushback. I will go with 16 Candles. But I loved her in this because at the end of the movie, they showed that her true heart she would date a criminal. She would date someone from the wrong side of the tracks. She would give a guy who's had a hard time a chance. I loved the relationship between her and Judd Nelson. Don't get me talking about this movie because I'll lose my shit. I love that you've got every autograph, Joe. That is so fucking cool.
I had to drive to Rhode Island to get Judd Nelson because he's the only one I was missing. And he was at Rhode Island Comic-Con last year. I drove to Rhode Island just to finish.
Well, do you think you would have got Emilio if it wasn't for COVID? Like he said he did the thing because he doesn't go to cons that much, right?
He does not like signing. He is the one.
If it wasn't for COVID, you might not have got that.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that I got him before I got Judd Nelson because I would have thought Judd Nelson would have been the easier one to get.
No, Judd's a very private guy, man. He's always been that way, you know? Like he's always been real reclusive. You know, they had to offer him extra money just to be in New Jack City, and he didn't want it. And then he found out that they had signed on. They were like, we got Wesley Snipes, and Judd Nelson was like, okay, I'm in. You know what I mean? Like he's
all
so
right. Wait,
good
we're gonna test Max. We're gonna test Max. Max, you're a big DC fan, right? You love DC, right? I'm gonna count to 5. In the count of 5, can you tell me a DC Comics movie that Judd Nelson was in? Go. Nothing.
I know you love Shazam too. I don't know. I have no idea.
Judd Nelson was the villain in Steel opposite Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, I've never seen Steel. I've never seen Steel. I should watch it. I should watch. I have to get it as like just to complete my DC VHS collection.
Well, I always
saw
get
that
his name
opening
mixed up.
day
I
in
always
the
get his
movie.
name. I always get his name mixed up in Breakfast Club. Is he Jonathan Bender, right? It's
John Bender.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, he'll always be John Bender, but after that, Hot Rod, baby, Transformers the movie.
I didn't realize that today is also Harrison's 82nd birthday.
There you go.
And they released the trailer on his birthday that he's featured in for Captain America.
Too old to be president in Captain America.
He's the same age as Joe Biden.
Well, we're with it though.
I mean, but I think Harrison Ford will
I think they should switch places. I want to see Biden and Captain America 4 and Harrison Ford as our president.
Shit, if time travel was real, shit, I would do it.
Okay. Let's do some mailbag for a little bit, and then we could go also to Good News of Twitter. I appreciate everyone on the panel and everyone in the chat. If you haven't already, please like the video. Because we're doing a good job here. We're having a lot of fun. We're including you as much as possible. I don't know what that was. Okay. We were doing a good job until Anthony messed it up. Okay.
No, I was watching.
I'm just kidding. All right, so let's get to the community section for the mailbag. Oh, there's 25 in here. We're not going to do all of them tonight. We'll probably do
is it Jacob?
Probably. Of course.
He always wants.
He's the MVP. He's the MVP member.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. You all have the opportunity to, if I haven't completed a mailbag, go to the community section, put some questions in there, because Jacob is in the lead for member of the month. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so let's see what he has questions he has for us here. Joe, Chris, CGH, and Anthony. Thoughts on Despicable Me franchise director Chris Renaud hints at the possibility of a 5th film.
Please,
if we come up with a good story. Does it hurt you, Anthony? Listen, I didn't see the fourth
the kids.
one.
I know,
but if the kids want to see it, I don't care.
I guess.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Does your family like Despicable Me, Joe?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so
we haven't gotten to the 4th one yet.
Yeah,
but we're going to.
So if we come up with enough money for my contract, if we come up with a good story, and it feels like we could cover some fresh territory, then it's certainly possible. That's always
they literally announced Minion 3 yesterday. It's coming out in 2027.
This is basically what every single director or everyone in Hollywood says when they're trying to negotiate for more money for a series, and everything that fans on the internet say. We just want a good story. But yeah, if they, I'm not. Anyone here see Despicable Me 4? Anyone? CJH.
I haven't. I heard bad things, a little bit good things. I don't know. I know Joe watch it.
I will, but I haven't yet.
Oh,
I do love these movies, with the exception of I didn't care for the first Minions movie. Minions 2: The Rise of Gru is
yeah.
fantastic, but the first one was a little weak.
Although I do like how the minion makes fun of
that
everybody.
the only one that I watched that matters is the first one.
Okay. Well, next question here from Jay, or actually, this is from CJH Entertainment.
CJ.
Madness Beyond the Movies would be a great spin-off show for MME where we talk strange stories and react to supernatural or alien videos and rant about things on our minds. Could we do politics? No. And any fan theories we have. Oh,
If you
really?
want. Yeah.
We may have that wouldn't get on the main MME stream. Okay. And fan theories. Awesome. Stay tuned for Madness Beyond the Movies.
Yeah, and stay tuned from the Walker Light. No, I'm playing.
Jacob says thoughts on Jack Quaid agrees with the Nepo Baby label. I'm an immensely privileged person, was able to get representation pretty early on, and that's more than half the battle. I knew the door was open for me in a lot of ways, and it's just not for a lot of actors. And I've tried just to work as hard as I possibly can to prove that I deserve to walk through that door. I love Jack Quaid. He's awesome.
a great
I love
actor.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
I
don't know about this. I don't know about this version of Dennis Quaid. I don't know about. Yeah, no.
Fade is crawling back into his cave to finish watching this, but he said to tell you guys good night.
Oh, thanks, Fade.
What's up, Fade?
You keep him in a
Are you and Thade? Are you and Thade like roommates? Like he seems like he's always there.
No, he can't. He moved here from Dallas. He had some trouble. And he didn't have any place to go. So
so he's actually staying with you then. Oh, that's cool.
yeah. I got a huge house, man.
Nice.
His house cost $3 billion.
No, nothing like that. I'm just saying it's big.
What is this, CJH?
That's Jack Quaid as My Avengers Superman. God, that is
Nice.
awful AI. Oh my God. But no, I do agree. He's a good actor. I mean, I understand, like especially in Hollywood, if you have a family member that is a well-known actor, and you get it in the industry because of them, yeah, you're gonna get labeled as Nepo Baby. Yeah.
I got my Jack Quaid Funko Pop right there.
Jack Quaid. Oh yeah, he's from
a lot of nerd culture stuff. Like he's in that Star Trek series. He's in
I'd love to meet him at a con and get him to sign this.
Yeah, that'd be
You
awesome.
probably should check. He's probably coming to Philly soon, I believe.
Well, he's what do you call it? Dragon Con. 2 of the lower deck cast members, or actually 3 of the lower deck cast members are going to be at this year's Dragon Con, but Jack Quaid is not one of them yet.
That's why.
But Tawny Newsome is. Tawny Newsome.
You probably should get a Funko Pops, all 3.
Let's do 2 more from Jacob, and then we'll go to the good news of Twitter.
Sure.
Thoughts on Ridley Scott's Gladiator 2
I have
trailer
a
ranks
bunch
among.
of questions in there.
I'll look to see who else, if there's anyone else in there. CJ, okay. Thoughts on Ridley Scott's
all,
Gladiator 2 trailer ranks among Paramount's most viewed trailers at 180 million plus. I still didn't see it because I might want to do a reaction.
You should do a reaction, bro. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. The only bad thing is about the pop song. I don't know why Ridley did that, but other than that, yeah.
It surpasses the studio's own Top Gun Maverick in the first 24 hours, which clocked at 75 million. It's double. It's double. Yeah.
I guess we'll see if it makes money in November. It got Moana 2 coming. I don't know how that and Wicked the same day opens.
Oh, CJ. Oh, Anthony Cheeseman is here too. Okay. Which franchise has a brighter future going forward? Star Wars, DC, or Marvel? Great question, Cheeseman.
None of them.
No, I think they all have a bright future. Which has the best? I gotta say,
because everyone's getting older. Unless they go animation.
If you include DC with the movies and TV shows and animation, I think that's a little bit brighter than Marvel right now, but it's very close. And then Marvel, and then Star Wars at the end, which still has a bright future. It's just mixed. It's mixed. That's my point of view. Anyone else want to answer Cheeseman's question? Joe, what's the brightest futures? DC, Star Wars, or Marvel?
Come on, guys. You know.
They're all really, really, really bright. I think Marvel's got the easiest road ahead of them because they're already like the number one franchise in the world. Even if people are like, we didn't like your last thing, there's still so much goodwill there that it's not going to be that hard to get it back. However, DC, I think, is going to be amazing pretty soon. I don't know. All I got to say is, for us, the fans, it's an embarrassment of riches.
Yes, it is. I honestly, that's why there's lots of reasons I've made the change from the majority of my content. I still criticize occasionally because I'm a hypocrite, but the majority of my content is just positive because I remember in the 90s and early 2000s what it was like to be a nerd. And we are getting way more content than we ever did then. We have so much. Do you agree, Chris? The older people on the panel, Joe.
I think we do. Although,
can you imagine getting all this stuff? It's more than I could have ever imagined.
Well, it's like the Star Wars fans they're such crybabies because you're getting a new Star Wars show like every 6 months, and it's like, okay, maybe you don't like the Acolyte. Who cares?
I remember.
There's
I
another
remember
one coming
before
down
George.
the road.
I remember when George sold it. I heard about Star Wars Underworld or something. For years he was trying to develop a TV show, and they did like a pilot or a sample thing, and it just cost too much. I was like, no.
Oh yeah, Fox at the time, because Fox used to have Fox or WB, whichever it was. Because they couldn't make a Star Wars shows back in the 2000s because it would have been $200 million.
We are living in the golden age to be a nerd. We really are.
You know, you could do Star Wars TV shows cheaper.
If you grew up in when Revenge of the Nerds was actually out.
We had no really hope for superhero movies. We had Star Wars.
There was some hope, but it wasn't.
Yeah, but it wasn't it wasn't until Raimi put Spider-Man on screen where we went, holy shit. Don't get me wrong, Blade was amazing. The Crow was amazing. We had a few things out there, but it wasn't until we saw Spider-Man swinging through New York that we knew, oh my God, we can have this now.
Well, the one that got me first was Blade.
Blade's great. Blade's great.
And did X-Men come out before Spider-Man?
Yes.
In 2000. 99,
2000, yeah. I thought Spider-Man 1 is doo-doo now, so, you know.
No.
What? That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
I'm joking. No, I think Spider-Man 2 is better than 1, but that's me.
Well, no, that's everyone, but one is still
Blade
great.
was the first glimpse. I was like, "Ooh, this is really
that was the
cool."
first, but nobody knew nobody knew who was Blade. Let's be honest. Nobody knew.
Yeah, it was popular, but that could have been its own thing too. Like that movie could have succeeded without being a superhero property.
Yeah, like
X-Men was like the first like superhero property. That was like, okay.
Can I say though that
we do not mention the director name whatsoever. That's directed by nobody.
Okay, go ahead, CJ.
Willem Dafoe is one of the greatest supervillains of all time.
Yeah.
It's sad that he will never get to play Joker.
All right, we'll do one more mailbag question, and I think Joe wants to share something.
Joe Biden.
Okay. CGH Entertainment. Marvel has introduced the idea that the multiverse was merging some way. Do you think Toby and Andrew actually went back to the original timeline? Or are they still out there somewhere lost in the multiverse? And same goes for other characters. Maybe Secret Wars brings them all together on Battleworld to fight Beyonder.
I mean, at the end of No Way Home, they literally went back to the universe.
You're taking the exact storyline from the animated Spider-Man series.
We didn't see that in
it already got confirmed that they just went back to their universes.
Well, that's Sony that confirmed that.
No, Marvel confirmed that. MCU, not Sony.
I think that's a great.
We never actually saw visually them go back to their timeline.
Obviously, but once they already say it,
and then the Marvels show introduced the idea that the X-Men were merged.
Yeah, I like that idea, CJH. I'm for all of that. I just recently watched the Spider-Man animated series where it's Secret War storyline, so you know.
I'm just going by the comic.
I
for
should have watched the
today.
Amazing Spider-Man animated series and the Batman animated series when they came out because I probably would have loved them. But you guys got to remember I was doing time. But now that I have access to them on Disney, I had no idea how good that Spider-Man animated show is. It's
good.
really good.
You know,
man.
Aerosmith does the theme song.
No, I didn't know that. That's
Spider-Man,
awesome.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. That's all I hear when I hear the theme song is just someone going Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Rational Skeptic says
Awesome.
Batman '89 was good. Maybe Superman and Batman were the start of superheroes. But here's what I actually
Well,
think.
well, of
Here,
course,
let me
like-
finish, Anthony.
No, never.
Anthony, you
never.
always interrupt. Okay, let me finish here. And I want to get with people. I actually think Batman and Superman are so iconic. They like, and maybe Spider-Man, they like transcend comic book characters. They're like everyone knows them, even outside of comics. You know what I mean?
Well,
So-
you remember
but-
when we were
but-
young and
but-
they said that Batman was coming out? It was everywhere,
Yeah.
Max. It was
yeah.
it was on
But
every
you know
shirt,
what I
every
mean
button.
by like
Well,
comic booky movies. You know, that was the first was like Spider-Man and
Yeah, but they were campy guys. Remember,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were kind of hokey.
It-
they were good,
it-
but they were hokey. You know.
It's because everyone and their grandparents knows who Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the marketing
don't
for
know
89
whether or not
Batman was
they're-
crazy. I mean,
Not,
I
not
remember
ever. Oh,
there's
sorry.
this store in the mall called the Mustard Seed, and it's a religious store. Okay. And I went in there and I remember seeing a giant Batman pullover and it had the Batman symbol on it, but instead of Batman, it said he's coming back, man, meaning the resurrection of Jesus. Even religious stores were pimping out Batman back then. It was crazy, dude.
You could say Crow as well.
Who? The Crow? Yeah, the Crow was great, but it didn't have the marketing for the Crow. I sad to say it was that Brandon died.
Yeah,
That was the big marketing behind that.
Now we could talk about the new one. The new one is ass. The new one looks ass.
We don't know that. We don't know. Don't crush my dreams. It looks.
I'm
it looks.
sorry.
It,
I don't get no vibe from
also,
it. No vibe.
I don't get the Crow vibe, but I'll still give it a chance because I'm a Crow
Can I
guy.
defend the Hellboy remake?
No,
as
yeah,
well?
Hellboy as well
Because
yeah, those are amazing.
Oh my
looks a
God,
lot
Max! Have you
like-
seen that trailer?
He
for the
looks
new
a lot
Hellboy?
like. He looks a
No,
lot
I
like.
didn't even check.
Oh, it looks awful. Oh my God.
Can I say this? This really pisses me off. I just saw this on Twitter.
Sure.
It's from the director of Longlegs. He seems like a pretentious douche.
Oh, you know his father's a famous director, right?
No, but look at this.
No,
Did
his,
anyone
dad,
see
his dad's an actor. That's Psycho. Anthony,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Anthony Perkins.
But look what he says
son.
here. He's the
Yeah.
director of horror. Oz Perkins, director of Longlegs, has a distaste
Mhm.
for modern horror movies to the point where he goes out of his way to avoid them. I don't see new ones. I have no interest. I never seen Maxine. I'll never see Pearl.
Damn, you say fuck them.
Wow.
Yeah, that is
Whoa,
kinda-
come
that's-
Anthony, you just threw the clip out.
That is
That's
kind of.
just his.
Why do you have to do that?
That is kind of
Sorry.
douchey. That is kind
I'm
of douchey.
sorry.
And that
Not
was
you, I'm
douchey
talking
too.
about-
No, Anthony's
Well,
kind of
you
douchey
said-
too.
Anthony, wow, bro.
No, I
It's-
wasn't expecting. Did you know this about the director?
I had no idea
Joe?
he was acting like that.
I don't know much about him. That's Perp's boy right there.
He seems a little too pretentious, though. And I'm not
No,
talking about
that
Perp.
is a
I'm
shitty
talking
thing
about
to
Oz
say.
Perkins. Yeah.
That's a shitty thing to say. I've
Like
never
how?
seen that
Why
kid
do you want
before.
other people to in the industry?
Yeah,
to
like
support your movie
I
then?
bet like why would you?
I mean, this is the genre you're making your movie. What else
like
has he
you
done?
you're making a movie that's on track to make $23 million.
And like he's being represented by A24, and that's
No,
all
by
they are.
Neon,
That's like
Neon,
their
Neon,
whole
Neon.
staple of talent. And
Neon,
he's basically saying,
Neon.
"I have no interest in seeing anything anyone else does from A24."
No,
That's
no,
really.
he's this movie's directed by Neon. He's the Neon company. It's a horror company, Neon.
You
But-
know,
okay.
on a
Yeah,
related
yeah.
note, you know who
No, you
came
can-
across really good lately?
Mhm.
That guy, what's his name? Paul Hauser. That guy, Paul
Paul Hauser,
Hauser.
yeah.
Because he made that comment recently about Vin Diesel. Said some really rotten things about Vin Diesel, about how he's never on time and people don't like to work with him.
Him as the
And
Rock.
he, he kind of came under fire for that. And that guy, man, humbled himself, came out, apologized, said, I shot my mouth off. I was half tired. I shouldn't have said that. Apologize. I'm like, man, I really admired that. I'm like, that's great. He owned up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Did you guys finally see the interview with Mia Goth? That's the first time I've ever seen her or heard her talk on an interview before.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
she
in.
got a strong.
when you-
She got a strong accent.
when you listen to how tiny she is and how tiny her voice is
Yeah.
and how cute she is, and then you go watch movies like Pearl and Maxine, that's when you know you've got a special kind of actress because
Yeah.
she's amazing in those movies, man.
Yeah, I'm a new fan. I still to comment on Oz Perkins though. Okay, he doesn't work for A24. This is still this isn't bad taste for me to be this pretentious that there's other great new horror directors and then say I'm not interested.
Yeah,
It's
no, it's
really
a very
feels
it's uppity, pretentious, douchey thing to say. It's very hipster. It's very hipster. to
why
talk
would
like
you
that.
why would you want people to go see
Like
your
me
movie then?
personally,
Like,
I would have say I'm
this
grateful.
really
that
puts me off from seeing it, honestly.
Yeah, like me, I would have
Not
say
that
I'm
I'm
grateful.
boycotting or anything. I still might see it, but I'm just like,
Yeah, like
I've heard
I would've-
great things, but
I would have say I'm grateful for horror movies doing well in theaters and stuff
yes.
like that. Like something, but this.
But he even included it a
disrespecting-
new
yeah.
hit that's everyone loves in horror movies. Like he even said that.
Yeah, like that's crazy. That's
He also that's the other thing too. He could have just left. I don't see the new ones, but he included included a competitor. It's still in the theaters, right?
Yeah, it's still in theaters. Yep, Maxine. Yep.
That's the other reason it's raised
I
to
don't know,
another
he's-
super douche
he's-
level.
He's just making an opinion, and I think
I mean, yeah,
everyone's
this is
making
In
a
my
opinion,
opinion,
but
his
like,
opinion
yeah,
is
that's-
a
mountain out of a molehill.
You know, he was
Molehill.
good. Yo, he was good in Psycho
Molehill,
too.
yeah.
Remember
The
him,
guy
Psycho?
says
Sweet and tender, not tonight. I don't know when he
No,
said
Anthony Perkins is really good in both Psycho movies. The
Oh, yeah,
second one
yeah.
he was very
that. I
good
never
in.
saw the sequel. So
I
okay,
didn't like the
let's-
third one.
He
let's
was good
see-
in Star Trek 09.
Let's see what people in the
He was
on
good
X
in
say.
Removal. He was good
Oh,
in.
let's
in
people
another team.
let's see what people on X
Oh,
are saying. Hold on, everyone.
Max
Ty
might wanna
West
cli-
out.
Max might want to clip this out.
Yes,
Let him
I
read
did.
this. Yeah,
Chris
let him read
gets it.
this. Let him read this.
Ty West out there catching strays for no reason. There are
Right.
far worse, more modern horror movies than Pearl. That's the other thing that was like, what? Huh? LMAO, Pearl is a classic. It's pretentious of him. Oh, wait, that's odd. Thought of the film, look, in a set in 90s movie, still very good modern horror movie. The only long legs the boys care about this summer.
That's funny.
Love long legs, but that's a weird thing to say promoting a horror film.
That's right.
Yeah, everyone's getting this. Yeah. Guess I ain't watching long legs no more. Never disrespect my Glorious X trilogy. His
Wow.
Lost Pearl is amazing. See? Weird.
He's a good.
That doesn't mean the movie's not good,
He's
though.
an amazing actor, but this is like that's disrespectful to like the horror community directors. Like,
Yeah.
like
Does
like,
that
come on,
dissuade
bro.
you at all, Joe, or do you don't care about his comments?
I mean, I don't know. I was already kind of. I had a ticket to see it tonight, and I didn't
Yeah.
bother to go. So
I heard it's good.
Yeah, I know. I'm just something about the movie. The trailers haven't caught me. You know me. I'm always enthusiastic to go to the theater, but this one's just not catching me. I was only going to go because it was something to see. You know, it's not like I was really anxious for it.
All right.
He doesn't have a take that's one of the norms, you know.
Well, a lot of
He's
people want to
ever-
go into this movie blind, and they marketed it in a kind of a weird way. I will say this: I'm one of those guys that when I do watch horror, I like elevated horror, and my favorite ones have always been the serial killer ones, Manhunt, all the Hannibal Lecter stuff, Horseman. I like the serial killer ones, so I'm really excited for this one. But I'm not hyping myself up too much. But he still shouldn't have said that. That was a douchey thing to say.
I mean, it's his right to say it. It feels like
Yeah.
a bad sport. It
Yeah,
feels like a
Max,
bad
but it
sport.
makes him unlikable.
Yeah. And I want to root for people. Yeah. Here's someone that roots for everyone. Tom Cruise is great to his fellow actors. He's there supporting Twisters. I actually think he's going to have Glenn Powell take over the Mission Impossible franchise if it continues. I think he'll
That
pass
would be
him off.
crazy if it does.
He's
yeah.
really sticking close to Glenn Powell. He has him for something. Mark my words. That's my other prediction, is that he's going to get Glenn Powell to a contract for something. So Anthony Ramos says action star Tom Cruise was losing his mind at premiere of Twisters. He's laughing out loud the whole entire film. He wasn't afraid to express himself. If I can get to the theater this weekend, I am seeing Twisters as the one I would pick. Here you go, Anthony. Even though you don't deserve
sir.
PS5
if
Pro.
it's true, I'm buying it. Easily.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, why not? I bought the PS4 Pro when it first came out automatically. Like, yeah, I love PlayStation. They great.
Do you like the way it looks?
I mean, I don't think this is Photoshop, obviously. I think it's gonna be like the same, but it's probably gonna be slimmer. Like, you know.
Oh, Sean's here. Hey, Sean, I need to do a collab with you soon, Sean. I know you're busy. I know you love the Captain America trailer.
Well, the reason why he said that is because he got the deal from Warner Brothers. Even Matt.
Oh, actually, it came out recently. How he came to see the Flash early. I don't know if you heard this. There was an article about it. Apparently, the scene where they showed Jay Garrick, the actor who played Jay Garrick was actually one of the special effects artists. They stuck one of the special effects artists in there. But they wanted
terrible decision.
They offered it to Tom Cruise. They wanted Tom Cruise to be Jay Garrick, and that's how he came to see the movie. And he absolutely loved the movie, but he didn't want to do that little quick cameo.
Because I was been about. They should have got John Wesley Shipp, but you know I'm not going to say anything regardless of that movie.
I just saw something that
on it.
Nicolas Cage says he's terrified of AI, and he doesn't.
Yeah,
want
because
them
after
to
that
do
movie,
anything.
seen that movie.
He doesn't want them to do anything with.
Well, he already saw the Flash. That's why. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
so Sean, while you're still here, have you heard anything good about Twisters? Are you interested in that type of movie? I would like to know. And then Jeffrey says I need to read more from the Hollywood Reporter. He did say more. You're talking about the Long Legs director. Let me bring this up. This is the Oz. I clicked on the link from the article or for the tweet, and it brought up this site. Let me see. On one hand, I want to identify or atone with the father by going down the same path and representing the good name of the genre in question, but I also have a sort of distaste for it. Perkins explains, I wouldn't say I'm someone who likes or dislikes horror movies. I don't see new ones. I have no interest. I'll never see Maxine. I'll never see Pearl. I saw X. Oh, I saw X for reasons. They actually left that context off the tweet. It wasn't on purpose. I don't see contemporary things. They don't interest me at all. That's not to say they aren't great. I'm sure they are great and make a lot of people happy, which is what really matters. But I like the horror genre because it's the genre that permits the most invention. It encourages the most poetry. I'm all guessing and grasping at what is essentially unknowable. So the context there doesn't make it. It does make it a little bit better. He just doesn't see, So thank you, Jeffrey, for making me find the context. Okay. Sean says I'm not rushing out to see Twisters. Hard time catching lightning in a bottle twice. It's getting a lot of good buzz though, Sean. And it looks like a fun ride. I love those type of movies. Just popcorn summer movies.
If you ask me, they failed to catch the lightning the first time.
I knew you were going to say that, so I didn't ask you, but I know Joe. I know Joe's not a fan of Twister.
I mean, for the time that it came out, and I'm a Midwest boy, okay, and I'm telling you, they captured. It's really like that. Like as close as they could, they captured it, man. And it's a good story. Rest in peace to Bill Paxton. I mean, it's Twisters was the shit, man. It wasn't Men in Black or Independence Day, but it was right up there with them. Those two summers, we had those two. Remember, Joe? We had those two great summers with those huge movies, 96 and 97. Those were big deals, man.
Yeah.
I thought Joe was making a weather joke because lightning.
Now we know the reason why Cap will be wearing his helmet. He'll be flying at Mach speeds, and he'll need it to handle the G-forces and be able to breathe.
Booyah! Wakanda Stark Tech, baby.
Yes, I love the way it looks in the trailer. I can't wait for it.
When he
really
breaks the sound barrier,
do you
see it? That's awesome.
I gotta say, with this suit on, he's cooler to me than Iron Man.
So, do you think this?
Whoa, let's not get Max. Let's not get crazy, bro.
No, I'm serious. The way he was flying in there, he's cooler to me than Iron Man.
Let's not
he's
get
got
crazy.
wings. No, I'm not crazy. I'm being legit, Chris.
Oh man, you're always delusional, Max.
No, I'm not delusional. In my opinion, he's cooler than Iron Man in this suit with the wings and the shield. I love it when he's flying with the wings like that and he throws the shield and oh man.
I don't know, man. Iron Man has some great suits, but this is a good look. I mean, he looks dope. I'm not gonna lie, man. but it's a little Ant-Man to me, if you ask me. It's a little bit. It's like if they made the Iron Patriot, the Iron Ant-Man.
This is the type of mask, like talking about like Tom Cruise and going Mach speeds. You need a mask that's very similar to pilots in like an F-15 or something. You know.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. That's what I've been saying. The only thing this Captain America doesn't have that he needs that everybody has against him is the serum.
That's a good question.
He needs that serum, man.
This is a perfect clip out.
I've been saying that all day.
No, I
Is
actually
Sam
don't
going to get
think-
the serum?
I don't think he should
What?
take.
He doesn't use it in the comics. Like, he's still Captain America.
Fighting the
He
Red
really
Hulk,
doesn't
the
need it.
Red Hulk would crush him without the serum.
All right,
Perhaps
so
it depends on how you
this
do
is
it.
from our good friend Sean O'Rourke. The only way Brave New World will still work in the end is if Sam takes the super soldier serum to fight Red Hulk. I think that's what makes Sam so special is he hasn't done it yet, and he's still super in his own way. And all the stuff I see in the trailer, he gets new tech. He could still do that without the super serum, just like Tony did,
Not the
just
Red
like
Hulk.
Christian did. I think with his new uniform, he doesn't even need it. The super speeds and the flying and the shield.
The strength, bro. He needs. We're still talking about a regular human that can't take a punch. If Isaiah punches Sam in the face, he'll kill him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think he needs this. He needs the serum. How are you gonna
Okay.
fight the Hulk without the serum?
All right. Well, Joe, what do you think? Should Sam take the super serum to be like Captain America and Isaiah Bradley when he's going up against the Red Hulk, or do you like that he hasn't taken in that, and that's part of the challenge of his character? He is Captain America without the super serum.
I think he should take it.
You think he should take it too?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, because he's already the second Captain America.
Yeah.
If we go by the comics, he's the third because Bucky was Captain America too. So he's already the second Captain America. So he's already the quote unquote also ran. He's not the guy you think of when you think of Captain America. So anything that could be perceived as making him a lesser Captain America is a disservice to the character. Like if he's going to be Captain America, let him be Captain America.
And they had the serum in the show. They had it several times. They had the serum in the show, and the U.S. agent took it. And if U.S. agent decides to say, you know what, I'm going to go kill the other Captain America, he could do that. Because
I know, but I
serum.
like that in Captain America in the Winter Soldier. I mean, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That he didn't in the villain did. He was a villain for part of the show. I like that he didn't take it. He was still dealing with U.S. agent.
But also remember the reason I hate to say it like this, because I don't want to make people think that I don't want Sam to be Captain America. But if it weren't for Bucky being there with him during all those fights, Sam would be dead by now. He had Bucky there to help him, to bail him out. He's not going to have that this time.
He says he should have been dead multiple times during Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Exactly.
I don't know. I see the appeal of him taking it, and I think that would be interesting too. But I kind of think it's more special that he doesn't.
I do too, Max. I like ground level characters, Batman, Daredevil, guys. I love that. That's what makes them so special, you know. But they're doing different things on a different level. With the exception of Batman, who's basically the god of all that stuff. But Captain America is not Captain America without the serum. That's just how I feel.
CGH, what do you think? Do you think he should take the super serum to become like Steve Rogers?
I was going to ask about that. So did they figure out I didn't watch the show. So did they figure out the super serum? Like
that was that was one of the plots in the show that they had super. Some of them had the super serum. The scientist had it. Yeah.
It doesn't make anyone crazy.
I don't remember.
No,
it does make you go
it
crazy.
It made U.S. agent a little bit nuts. Like
so
he
so
decapitated a guy with the shield.
Hey guys,
it's not wise for him.
Joe has to head out.
Yeah, it's getting a bit late. I need to take off.
All right, thank you, Joe. Take it easy.
So maybe it's not wise for him to have a super serum.
Okay. Anthony, what do you think?
No, he never took in the comics, so
Never took in the comics. Okay.
No, no.
I mean, I'm not going to be upset if he takes it. I'm in for the story. I will understand, but I think regardless, this is a great topic. Sean, thank you for bringing it up. I didn't think to discuss this tonight. That's a great topic. And regardless, we at least know that it's going to be a part of the movie, part of the plot, as if he was going to take the serum or not, right? That's got to be coming up.
Yeah, I hope they're hiding some cameos too, like maybe War Machine, the Green Hulk, and especially Bucky. I would like Bucky to be there just for a little bit of it, you know.
Sean also says the threat levels are too high now. Sam needs to take the serum and become something more than a symbol. Okay. All right. Let's see what's else on my Twitter. Oh, did you hear about this? The Karate Kid Street Rumble, a 16-bit style pixel art side scroller multiplayer beat 'em up, has been announced for PC and consoles.
I thought that's something else. GameStop. Ooh.
Let me find it on.
Looks decent, I guess. The
It's
artwork.
It looks better than the 3D game that it had. All right. And to prove their commitment to realism, Marvel hired the oldest actor they could find to play the President of the United States.
He's literally the same age as Joe Biden. So.
I know, but
Is he gonna fall asleep?
That's such a shitty take, man. Is he gonna
Is
call?
I love that. I love that take, Chris.
He called Zelensky Putin.
Oh my god!
On accident. I mean,
That's
yes,
a big
that is a funny joke. You're right, Max. That is a funny joke.
Yeah.
Is he gonna trail off and be like?
Let me see what else I got here. I'm super late, but Oz Perkins, the director of Long Legs, is the son of Anthony Perkins.
Yeah, they didn't know that. Yes.
No, I didn't know that before today.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
know
his
even
son.
during. Yeah.
Is it Norman
He had good
Bates?
movies, though. I tell you, he had.
Yes, that's Norman Bates' son.
Yeah. I think his father will find his comments very disrespectful.
Yeah, that was kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Here's the
Muppeteer
Alien 3. That's awesome.
I love these behind the scenes Muppeteers from Aliens.
Oh my god, they're using blue screen.
Back in early 2000, back in the 80s, 90s, blue screen was not that well known.
I know. I'm just making a joke because everyone.
This is totally me.
He's gonna break the table. Dear Lord. Stupid. I told you, bro.
Wow.
I told you, bro.
Yeah, bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. You never try to bend glass. Ever.
Well, he was trying to move. He was trying to move it. Oh, let's see that. Oh, here we go.
It's on wheels. Why is he tipping it over? It was on
Yeah,
wheels.
like bro, just like it's on will. Take whatever, man.
Yes, Sean. He still could have had a kid, though. I don't know what your point is there. Yes. Okay, so here is Dogpool. I can't wait to see this.
Nobody.
What they came for.
That's funny.
Look at that.
Oh
boy.
2 seconds
That tongue
and
is
you
real.
muted it.
This tongue is real.
It's 2 seconds and you muted it.
Well, I don't want to chance it. Oh my god.
But it's like 2 seconds.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if it's a good snippet.
Would you buy a PS1 themed PS5? 2024 marks PlayStation's 30th anniversary. You're getting every version, Anthony?
Bro, I'm getting the PS5 Pro.
If you can play.
I already got the slim one. So.
This looks fire, though. This isn't
I'm getting
official,
the
but
Pro one, so.
I love that controller. I think the controller is actually real.
If they do a version of this, I'll buy it. Why not?
Only if you can play
I had a
PlayStation
couple
1
editions
games
of
on
PlayStation
there.
You can with a PlayStation Plus subscription.
Yeah, PlayStation Plus.
Not
on
a disc. You can't put a disc.
You got Shitbox, so.
Oh, you see, Anthony? I'm so sick of fanboys. I'm so sick of
we're talking about PlayStation right now.
No, I love it.
I love my
Bruce and Anthony drive me crazy with their Sony fanboyism.
I love my Xbox too. I love my Xbox.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not a consolist. I don't pick one. It's just annoying. Like there's great things Microsoft does too.
I will give you guys a rare look at my vulnerability. Okay, into my personal life. I wanted an Xbox, new Xbox. They didn't have one anywhere. I was making pretty good money at the time, so I said, for the first time in my life ever, I went to a rent-to-own place. Okay, never done it before. Don't know how it works. I just know you got to pay extra. I go in there. I get the new Spider-Man bundle on my PlayStation. I fall in love with my PlayStation. Okay, I play it all the time. It's the one thing that keeps me like stable and relaxed. And but I ended up paying a lot of money for it. I'm like 3 payments away from owning it. I've paid $1,100 for a $700 PlayStation. I still owe them $300, and because now that I'm a couple weeks late, and they won't I can't come up with the money to pay it off or even make the next payment. I literally have to get my PlayStation back tomorrow.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man.
Where you gotta
It
give what?
sucks. I gotta give it back to the rent place. It sucks.
Ah.
And I've never went through one of those places before, and I fucking never will again.
Oh wow! I've never. Sorry, man. Oh, I was messaging someone on Twitter.
So looking at that PlayStation makes me go, but it's dope.
I mean,
I like
listen,
it.
If you like Xbox, that's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
You got all the
PC
games. You get the
Master
game.
Race.
You get all the games for free. You get in the new college football game that's coming this week. So
I will say this. I'm very sorry to hear that your story, Chris. But it's getting to me even too. Like I love Game Pass, but they're raising their prices, and I'm really considering finally not having Game Pass too. And that's
Crazy.
I love that. But I don't do PlayStation Premium either, though, Anthony. Game Pass is my preferred game subscription
Game
service.
Pass, they're only raising it by $1 like Netflix does with this.
No, it's not just $1.
Yes,
it's gonna be $20 a month now.
Oh, I mean, yeah, $20 now, yeah. But like,
If you want the day one games, like the AAA.
Yeah. Well, it's like how Netflix keeps raising their price every 5 months.
Here we go with Merry and Pippin turned out a quarter of a century after we met in Hobbiton. Ian McKellen's. I'm glad he's feeling better. Didn't he have a fall or something?
Yeah, he said he's feeling better.
Yeah.
He's a good ass.
Oh, here's Mia Goth.
Bro,
this was for Voltaire. Voltaire never got here.
Her accent is very strong.
Yeah,
Good night and good luck, everyone.
Joe added that. Here's Mia Goth admitting about what happened on the Cinemax scene. No, I'm just kidding. I look what she says though.
Quote unquote, just positive. You know, sometimes sets have to. That there is a little bit of friction sometimes on set, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think good ideas can come from that. Sometimes when you clash with somebody, when maybe with a director's idea or approach. I mean, yes, you can try it, and sometimes the director might be right, but other times it's good to voice your opinion and what you think the character would do in that instance, and not just do what the director wants.
She's a very interesting person. Like
she's articulate.
It's gone past just acting though. It's like she's something else.
You know who she married to?
Yeah, Shia. She married Shia LaBeouf. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Crazy. Yeah,
that's Shia LaBeouf's wife.
I didn't know that.
You know they're crazy, so yeah.
That's not fair, Anthony.
I'm sorry, you're just saying.
Shia LaBeouf is an amazing actor too.
He is. I think he just went through a rut where all the pressure finally got to him. He was doing drugs and stuff. We all fall. We all fall. That's I don't even know.
He's gone through some stuff in his life.
And you just got to get back up. I know that's cliche as fuck, but that's what I did. It took me 3 times to learn, hey man, don't fall anymore. Just do what you
I had no idea. I thought they might be the Ty West and her might be the thing. I didn't know that.
No, she's married to Shia LaBeouf, yeah.
By the time you get to set, you should have quote unquote just positive.
So she's very interesting. Okay.
Get off my plane. Anthony, get off my plane.
It's really effing funny how in the 90s Harrison Ford played the president in Air Force One and was the appropriate age to play the president. Now in 2025, he's playing the president. He's once again the appropriate age to play the president. That's true. Now I won't do politics too much, but it does look like he saw a freaking ghost. Look at this.
gonna go to South Korea. We're gonna get the chip. What are you doing?
What are you doing? That was. I'm serious, bro. Look at his eyes.
What are you doing? I'm gonna get.
Did they add audio to that or something? I don't
I
remember
think
that part.
definitely added audio to that, but
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'll be honest. I don't want to get to the part. They should just let the vice president speak out. Just let her speak, bro.
I'm not getting to that. That was just funny. The way what are you doing?
That's all I gotta
What are you
say.
doing?
If I'm
gonna
the
get Japan and Korea.
Democratic Party, I will let the vice president speak throughout. Like, fuck whatever Joe said.
Oh my God, Anthony.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
not gonna send you the link next time, bro. I'm gonna be. I like you, so I'm being honest with you. If you, the amount of f bombs, you're definitely getting me.
I only dropped two
I only
F-bombs.
made $5 tonight.
Only dropped 2 F-bombs.
And thank you so much for. I really appreciate the $5. I really do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start. If anybody's interested, I can't get it out. If anybody's interested in the chat or sees us later, Chris the Gen X said I will be starting an OnlyFans. I'm gonna start my own OnlyFans. Because look, you know how they do that? Save the clock tower, right? They do that in Back to the Future.
Save MME's ad revenue.
Save Chris's PlayStation.
Oh,
I got feet pics, guys. I'm down. Just letting you know.
Take it next to the PlayStation. You should start an OnlyFans tonight, Chris, and say include "Save My PlayStation" in your OnlyFans title. And then pose with your PlayStation.
Yeah, that's a shitty part of life. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. I used to make really good money tattooing and stuff. I still tattoo once in a while, but lately I've just been detailing bikes, detailing cars, and then working as a male nurse, which I still have to take all these tests. By the time internet, car insurance, groceries especially, it's rough. And then they call you and they're like, "Hey man, you owe us $130, but if you give us 80, we'll let you keep it for a couple more weeks and try to pay it off." And it's a weird life when you used to have all that, and then $80 can make or break your life. You know what I mean? That's weird.
I understand.
That's a weird feeling, bro.
I'm strapped right now myself because I had a blast on.
We
vacation.
all are. I think everybody is.
But I haven't had a vacation like that in years. I did all kinds of. We went all kind of restaurants and stuff. But honestly, it's because of great friends like Joe helped me out. If I had to pay for a hotel too many games, I'd be even twice as broke right now. So Joe helped me out there. And then we did stuff around my area, so I didn't have to pay lodging. But we went to restaurants. We don't go to restaurants like that regularly. I feel you.
I'm the same way.
Yeah. But this is a good story about Nintendo Switch is now the longest running Nintendo home console ever. After overtaking Nintendo Entertainment System,
7 years. 7 years. That's crazy. Yep, 7 years.
I didn't know Switch was that old.
I think they announced the Switch 2 next year, maybe by Christmas or next year.
What do you think they're gonna call it? The Switch 2, or you think they're gonna call it like Nintendo Switchier?
I think the most popular one, because this Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, they don't want to. That only times Nintendo's done 2. They didn't do 2 for Game Boy. They did Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, the DS. But the only time they did a second version of a console is the Wii and the Wii U, and Nintendo and Super Nintendo. So I really like the idea of calling it the Super Switch instead of Switch 2.
Okay, because it's gonna have better specs.
The Super Switch, right? And then 4K probably the Super Switch. It just sounds much better.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be better than the Steam. No, well, it's gonna have PlayStation 4 Pro.
Does anyone else have a comment on that? Chris, CJH, Switch 2 or Super Switch?
My Switch is still in the box, guys. It's never been taken out.
Well, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just wait for the new version.
I don't even know why I got it. I'll be honest. I think
Just
it's
wait
my
for
brother. My brother got it for me, so I was like, okay, I'll keep it. But I never played it.
Yeah, just wait for the new version, and then you probably could get.
I probably won't even get that. Although that's scary. Perp showed me something today. It was a little tiny Nintendo teaser, but it looked like a horror game.
Yep, they're making a horror game, I believe.
And I'm like, that looks kind of cool. I can't believe Nintendo is the only one that hasn't got on that VR thing yet.
Well, they did, but it was Labo VR, those cardboard, make your own cardboard headset, and you just put the cardboard up against the Switch screen.
Ah,
that was all
funny.
it was.
That's funny shit.
Yeah, actually, people were saying that those might get expensive in the future. There's the people that didn't use the Labo kits and they're sealed.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, I am like Joe. I'm gonna let you close out your show. I'm gonna dip and finish watching. I love you guys. Be good. Have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow on To the Max.
All right, thanks, Chris. Talk to you soon. CJ, did you fall asleep?
No.
Oh. Well, we are going to be ending soon. Don't worry, everyone. Let's watch this. This is from the press tour for Deadpool and Wolverine. This movie is going to be huge. $3 billion worldwide. They have his own little couch. Oh, Hugh Jackman sits on the couch. Okay, that's all that was there. Are you getting your tickets for it, CJH? You going to see it right away, or are you waiting?
I don't pre-order tickets like everyone else. I get them when
You get them when you get the okay, that makes sense.
When I go in the theater, yeah.
So Variety posted an article, Oscar predictions, Best Actor, Joaquin Phoenix, Coleman Domingo, Denzel Washington, among A-listers destined for award season.
That is very interesting list if it happens.
Also, Deadpool isn't making $3 billion.
What if the Indiana Jones movies are just the dreams of Han Solo while he's frozen in carbonite? Yeah.
That would be a good plot.
Here is, where's this being done? In Japan?
Oh, the boss? Yeah, that's dope.
Oh, I didn't know this was Oh, come on, Anthony. Look at that. That's touring around Japan. That is hilarious.
It's Megan Thee Stallion new song, so it's dope anyways. But
what is that? Is that song?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, really? Thanks to a Happy Meal toy leak and now the first trailer, we learned that the Red Hulk will make their MCU debut.
No crap, INGN, no crap.
Here's what you need to know about the deadly force of nature.
Yeah, we know about Hulk, bro.
Oh, here we go. Here's another.
Hey,
and I think this is the last thing.
Look, he looks better than your
Guys,
dog.
this is Peggy.
Peggy. That's Peggy.
She looks better than your dog.
Better than my dog?
Yeah.
Better than Callie?
Yeah.
It's because I'm right, Anthony.
Sure. No, stop.
AKA Mary Poppins.
Mary
AKA Dog School. Get a good look. Her nipples are the size of children's fingers.
That's such a weird thing to say.
Wow.
The one ugliest dog in Britain.
Ugliest dog in Britain.
That's messed up.
Yes, it's a dog, Jeffrey.
Yes, it's a dog.
There's hairless cats too. My cousin Happy has a hairless cat, a Sphinx cat.
I wish him nothing for the best with that version of cat.
It's a great cat.
No, it's not.
But we're not telling her that. Because she is a 10 in our hearts, isn't she?
Oh, 10 in our hearts. In my heart. I would I would get this dog if I didn't have Callie. Callie would murder
But just
a dog.
trade it in.
Trade in a dog? It's not a car. It's not a car, Anthony. You know what happens when you trade in a dog? They take it in the pound, and if it doesn't make it out the pound, how dare you, sir?
Oh my God, yeah.
That's not what happens.
Oh my God, bro.
And that tongue, by the way, is real. And I have tasted it. And
Oh, wow. Yeah, we saw in the trailer. We did.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, she loves to lick. Loves to just get right in there. Yeah, and she is really, truly amazing. This dog went through more training than Hugh Jackman did in the gym every single.
I love Ryan Reynolds. He's always got it. He's got it. Screw you. Who's the guy that says I'll never work with him again? Anthony. Who's that guy that was in Deadpool 1 and 2? And he's like, I'm never working for Ryan Reynolds again. I can't remember his name.
Oh, no, was it? No. What was the guy that make a fake bomb threat? What was the name? T.J. Miller.
Yeah, screw T.J. Miller.
Oh yeah,
Ryan
that
Reynolds
guy
is awesome.
That guy is crazy, bro. That guy's done.
And we love her very, very much. Yes,
yes, indeed.
Yes, she's a big star.
I can't believe they're taking the dog to all the press. That's
That's amazing. That is amazing. I've never seen that in press.
I think we're gonna call it, CJH and Anthony. Thanks for sticking
Good
with me to
night
the
and
end.
good luck, everybody.
Well, that's not fair. I don't know what happened to Voltaire. I don't know what happened to everyone else. I guess Friday night is too popular a streaming night.
Probably it is.
Yeah. So you know what to do. Here we go.
Good night and good luck, everyone.